Welcome, my lovely dears, to another fun-tabulous session of what could possibly go wrong next in the Dark Manor. When last we left off, it was 2 weeks ago instead of 1 week because everyone was playing with their rings. I have
Oh, yeah.
since escaped that curse. It still has a great many others in its grasp. However, I have managed to peel them free from its wicked tendrils, at least for now. The party actually fought a very nasty creature. It was like a beholder, except it had one eye, and all of the stalks, instead of eyes, were mouths. It's a
Nasty.
very unpleasant undead critter.
Boulders usually are unpleasant, but this is even more so.
It was very gross. Just one of his great specialities.
Very gross. We got a light bulb from his eyeball, though, and now Kiri is a light bulb.
Yay!
Yay! That is true. And with a little bit of clearance done, the party decided to follow further down, seeking to at least seal up this disruption, or to, at least the very least to carry their momentum into yet more extended violence. They descended once more into the tin layer. The tin layer being where they had originally encountered a bunch of frozen ground and skeletal boulets. Last they were there, they found out that deeper into the mines in the tin layer were webs, frozen overlooking webs, but webs all the same, and they decided that they had had enough for one day and left.
Yep.
And it's there that we pick up once more, in the tin layer. The ground is freezy weasels, and although it has been crunched and turned up at least a little bit, it looks like the ice here, although present, is a thinner sheet than it used to be.
Right. It's still the same day we fought the Beholder, right?
Yes, you guys killed the beholder and then immediately went downstairs.
Alright, cool. Alright, well. Saoirse, you're the one that has scouted out these
Yeah.
webs. I suppose lead the way, and the rest of us prepared some form. No, fire'd be a bad idea down here. We don't want to burn them out. That'd be bad for us.
I
Didn't
we do
this level? We
We
partially did
And
it. We
you've
took
done
it.
this floor of it.
Yeah, this
Or this
room.
portion
What
of
the
this
hell?
floor.
Okay,
just wanted to make sure I wasn't absolutely crazy.
They changed the
no.
ruler
Just
icon.
a
I
little
just
bit
noticed.
Yeah, I know. It just threw me way the fuck off. But all right, here we
It
are.
looks like a little crown.
Yay!
Oh, hey, it doesn't snap automatically anymore. You can set it. Oh my god, I don't have to hold Alt. I'm not gonna mute myself anymore for no reason. Huzzah!
What do you mean? What? It's always had the, well, maybe not the no snapping
No,
thing,
but you've had to hold down Alt to not snap it to things.
Now not snapping it is just a selection.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
wait.
it.
You can even do
That's
it without
pretty
showing
nice,
it to
actually.
others.
No
Just watching you
snap.
guys all point around wildly. Ah!
You can also
Alright.
turn it on to hide from others, so no one else has to see you
That's
pointing at
always
things.
been a feature.
Yeah, hide from
Yeah,
others
that
has
has
always been
been
there.
there.
Yeah,
I had
Just
never
hide it from the
fucking
DM.
noticed it.
I've used it a
DM
ton.
can still see it, but
Yeah, I've used it a ton, and it's
Oh.
probably been a bad thing for Scout when I've used it because she can still see it. But
Yep.
I use that a ton just to measure out stuff, not have to clutter up the screen for other people.
Oh god,
How
it's
am I
his
Let's tell
supposed to be
Hedra that.
sneaky?
Jesus.
yeah, I know.
I mean, Hedra probably does it because she actually wants people's attention on it.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, and I wish she'd stop.
But oh well.
Anyway, if I remember correctly, it was down in that direction where I saw the webs. I don't remember if I saw any spiders themselves, but I also am not sure how viable sneaking up on them would be.
I don't
Probably
know.
not very likely if it has webs. Typically, spiders are within webs and they can sense the vibrations through them. That's how they know things are there. I know. Rather odd knowledge coming from you, but that is how seekers do.
Are there not spiders in the desert?
I mean, there are. It's
This
actually quite large ones down there. Rather fuzzy, too. They typically go underneath the sand rather than build webs up.
this open space up here was pretty safe.
Sounds horrifying.
Oh, quite.
It's a good thing I'm
Imagine
not scared of spiders.
Imagine spiders big enough to eat large birds. Just drag them beneath the sands.
Well, we dealt with some pretty big spiders when we were back at that fucking vampire island, so I think I'll do just fine.
And those are just the babies. The adults are big enough to take actual people underneath the sands.
Are those just driders?
Now you're just trying to one up him.
You know, that just sounds like it's easier to hit to me.
I mean, it
It's
is.
true.
That is generally how things go. The bigger they are, the easier they are to hit.
Scow, I would like to activate my 5 square radius of bright light, please. It's very dark in here.
Oh, of course.
I'm surprised you didn't already have that activated already.
I mean, I didn't notice it wasn't
Turn
turned
that
on until just now.
light.
TBQH. There we
I see.
go.
Just forgets about it. That's
Yeah,
why.
alright, it's
It
turned
doesn't
on
come
now
up.
and never off again.
Yep, as I figured.
Whoosh.
Yeah,
I think it'd be a good idea to
We
light
just
a
went in a
torch.
big
right
old
down
circle.
through here.
But those stairs over.
We're past the
remember
coal layer, right?
Correctly, those
Yes,
just
we are
lead
very
up
much past the coal layer. The
Nothing
coal
back
layer
to
was
here.
this.
the first layer we went through.
Yeah.
You can see back here there are a couple of very old rusty picks.
Light a torch real
Hmm.
quick. I don't like the dark.
Stand next to Kierwyn. There's never dark around her.
Having some fire with us, especially when there are webs around, could be a good idea.
And
Sure, let me
I'd
drop you.
be hesitant on that, given that we could smoke ourselves out from burning the webs.
We smoke them out too.
The webs do appear to be mostly, like, if not covered in, maybe perhaps even made of ice. Those appear to be all around this area here.
Oh, they're made of
Yeah.
ice. Okay.
They look
Oh,
like they
wow.
are. They're that thickly covered in it. And stop.
That's where I was pointing.
Alright. Give me but a brief moment to grab a torch for poor Snip. Stop.
I like how we went in a big old circle before just going down south.
Oh, thank you. It'll make me feel safer.
Oh yeah, the down south is the place that I didn't explore last time.
Yeah, but that's also where the spiders are.
Yeah. I pointed.
Were you on show others?
I'm working on it.
I didn't see shit.
You might have been
There you
on
go.
showed others.
You should have control of that light now to move around.
Danke,
Wiggle,
Sean.
wiggle that about.
Eh, eh.
Cool. Alright, good. So,
Oh, I was just pinging. Probably should.
as you approach this layer, doot,
Oh, shit.
doot, two big ol' heckin' spodrills notice Kiri punch through their icy webs, and they make a skitter-screechy noise, wiggling at their fangs and dripping what appears to be some kind of poison, and reaching out towards you with feelers.
I scream back.
Roll an intimidate.
Holy shit!
Sure.
Rar indeed.
They're gonna try and run away from you.
We need to take care of those.
Yeah, we
Well,
probably
do something then.
All right, I guess I'll try and shoot one as it's fleeing away.
Sure, I'll give you a shot.
All
That's
right.
anticlimactic.
Yes. They're bunched up together like they are right there, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Then
So wait
I
till
will
they
do a
come back with
title
Mama.
spirit, and then I have to roll another one for the thing next to it. What's my plus? Plus 13. Okay. 1d20 plus 13. 29 to 24 to hit them.
Sure, those both hit. Do you disable them in any way?
No, I don't have any at wills to just disable them. So they just take a little bit of damage.
Alrighty. Takes 14. Takes 14, and then they run away south.
Okay, now they'll run and tell mommy or something.
Skow, do the
Yes.
webs look like they get thicker going deeper in? Or
They certainly did the first time you guys were here, except quite recently some kind of undead monster tore its way
yeah.
through most of those webs.
right. Could I make a nature roll to see if like there's still like remnants of thicker webs going in, like that they have a nest down that way, or if their nest was in here?
Certainly, give me a nature test.
Okay. Nature, where are you at? There you are. Wow, that was a garbage roll.
Yeah, regardless, it's enough to note the increasing density of the webs would indicate that it's probably like web wall layers deeper in, although they appear to be very much made of ice, so it's quite likely that that's also a continuing theme. Your breath fogs in the air as you approach it.
Okay. So it's
But
likely that their nest is actually deeper in, and this is just like an outer edge of it.
Mhm.
All right then.
yeah, if you guys would like to make a marching order 2x2 going south.
Goddamn.
Okay.
Okay, so Kierwyn is our start of it.
I guess I'm gonna be brave.
All right.
No one will expect the barbarian to be at the back. They'll try to jump us, and the Tahru will just
Not
be there,
listening
ready to
2x2
smack
at
them.
all, I see. Whatever, got ya.
This is
Sorry,
deeply complex maneuver you're asking of Scow. I don't know what you want here.
Yeah, I don't know. 2x2 going south was just fucking. It was a steep call, and I don't know what I was expecting by asking you.
I
Of you.
don't know where it went so wrong with that. I
We
really don't.
tried.
Where did we go?
Utterly
so
boggled.
wrong.
Utterly
Everyone,
boggled
like-
by the one extra person.
So many people went in different directions. One went all the way up here. One pulled herself back here.
Oh goodness.
Speed race.
Hello.
This is where I could double check how much you guys can see. Not much. Excellent.
Not much. It's good.
Bodrons.
Spodrins.
Alright. I guess it's time. I see that oh god, it looks terrible in dark mode. Holy shit.
Yeah, it does.
Fuck it, I'm keeping it.
Just turn off dark mode. It needs to go back in the oven.
It's not finished cooking for sure.
Terrible initiative as well. Oh well.
It's fucking raw!
It sure is.
Oh goodness. Alright, what the fuck are these things? Initiatives.
I can still hear the monkeys screeching as they're typing it.
Damn, the moo was ready.
Ready to go.
Du- 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 du.
Why does everything have rounder edges too?
Du- 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 du.
What do you mean?
In
The
dark mode.
corners in the dark mode
Yeah,
are
the turn
rounder.
order thing.
They are rounder, it's true.
And
Oh, yeah, they are.
Also, the things are.
So is the
Why,
character
though?
sheet's edges when they're
Condensed.
minimalized.
Alright, don't mind me as I
I don't actually mind it. I kind of like the rounded corners. They're not bad.
Oh, same.
They're just different. And I don't understand why, but whatever.
I mean, it's like how they changed the font size and everything as well for dark mode. Like it's just a tiny bit smaller for some reason.
I think it's just a different font.
I thought so too. But it is also just smaller. Damn, 31. That's
You can tell
crazy.
they didn't try to
initiative.
style match it at all
No.
when they made a new one.
No, they did not.
Not even a little bit. It was almost certainly some fucking kid's pet project.
It's probably some intern. Do they even have interns at Roll20? They probably don't even
Yeah.
have interns.
Yeah, they actually just
Right.
recently did a recruitment drive.
Oh, well then yeah,
Yeah.
this is some interned project.
You know what? I'm proud of them either way. They sure gave it their best.
I mean, yeah,
I'm not, but because it's shit.
I'm proud of
but
you.
also it's shit.
Maybe the intern did do their best. They also shouldn't have been the only one fucking working on it.
They shouldn't have been. But at least they actually have a dark mode to attribute for it.
That's
Roll20
true.
hasn't had that in what? A decade basically?
Yeah. All right, Tess, what do? Just
I
a
was
warning.
expecting
You
to
see
be so fast.
these bright teal triangles indicate that the floor is swivelly. If
Oh,
you
right.
try to stop moving, be it a move or a shift, you will continue sliding 1 or 2 squares respectively in that direction. So say you were to run to the front here and stop, you'd be fine, you'd bump into this wall right here. If you were to run this way and stop, you'd slide dead ass into this fucking spider.
So
You were here, and then you stopped. You'd keep fucking going.
well, I can't see there, so I will not do that. Do I have line of sight of this spider friend?
Can you see the spider friend?
I can. Yes.
Then yeah.
But I'm gonna fuck myself up and are they still actively trying to run away?
Give me a insight test.
Okay, yeah. Where are you, insights? There we go. Eh.
Yes. However, it may well also be hunting behavior to draw you in deeper.
Okay, I'm gonna put stop to that then. Never mind. That's my go.
Oh well.
Wah, wah.
I can tell you had a bleedy face because you're speaking with the soft dead,
I'm sorry.
with the blocked
Oh
node.
no.
Menëlaos.
Oh, the one that draws deeper. I guess they're succeeding. Charge! Just gonna smack this bitch. Or at least make a decent attempt.
I wouldn't even call that a decent attempt. You swing at it though.
Look, it's
You
a
rolled
2,
it.
it's not a 1.
You rolled a 2.
It's an attempt.
It's
An
not a
attempt
1.
was
It's
made.
about as good as the dark mode. Could be worse.
Did you just say it's because of the dark mode?
It's really hard to see the enemy in dark mode.
I just like you attributing bad dice rolls. It's because it's dark mode.
Yeah, I just can't see very good. Fucking
Jeez.
sorry.
That's good.
All right, time to bail him out.
Bail me in. I need to kill.
Well, anyway.
Surely you'll hit.
The
And
20 you
you
want?
do. No, you don't. Never mind, I take
Really?
it back. You
Oh,
don't
no.
hit. No.
Wow.
How are you surprised? Look, you rolled a 6. You're
Yeah,
level
that's-
9 now, and this is 4E. That's a low ass number.
Yeah, that's a low
That's-
number for attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, I guess.
Yeah, incoming full of 7 crits.
Yeah, for so far you guys have rolled a 2, a 2, and a 6.
Our
The fact that
initiatives
you
are
haven't
pretty
hit
high.
shouldn't be surprising you, but it sure should be an ill portent.
All right, don't
Okay.
worry. This is where I really increase the bracket here.
Listen, we know there's somewhere between 22 and 24 to hit
So
them.
how did you approach that space? Do you slide south, or are you bumping into this diagonal wall here?
Yeah, I went doot doot
Oh.
So yeah, I should be
you're
bumping into
fine.
the wall and then stopping there.
Yep.
That's good. There's a wall there.
Yep, there sure is. All right, I'm just gonna go for.
So I think sliding I would count as forced movement. So I suppose if you did get caught up, it's not an oppie if you slide the extra 2 squares.
Yeah, that would make sense to me.
That's good. It's not. It makes it so the ice level isn't actually terrible.
Correct.
Well,
Instead, it's just something to bear.
Yep, there's the 2 again. All right. Well,
Woo!
God, it's gonna
Oh
be a
boy.
long night, huh?
It's
It's
not
gonna be a
Yeah.
Tuesday
long
anymore.
night.
Yep,
don't
yep,
worry.
yep.
I'm sure King Cass will bail us out.
All right, this thing attacks you.
So you're also gonna roll a 2, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Pretty close.
basically, I joined Team 6 over there with Tahru. I don't think
Right.
a 19 hits you, does
No.
it, Savin?
No, that wouldn't have hit me at first level.
No.
1,
King.
2, 3, 4, 5. Let's come over
Um,
here and blap the one below Kiri.
Oh, wait, no, I have terrible news. Casa, when you try and move into that space.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Hi.
Oh no.
What ho?
Great.
That's unfortunate.
It's a trap.
No, it's not.
Oh boy!
Fucking dab on the little bastard.
Yeet.
Get thee hence, mini thought. It's creatures.
Oh, that's your.
Yes.
No, they all have different initiatives.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay. I was gonna say like, oh no, that's your initiative, bro.
No, they're in their own little world. Mostly because I knew I'd be individually grabbing people like this.
Oh lord. All right. Well, that's that.
Hmm. All right. This icy phaser like tucks its toe claws in so that when it shifts, it slides an extra space.
Look at him go.
And then it will very deftly run around this corner with another movement action, and that's its turn. Sasha.
Okay. I'm gonna do a bit of movement, get myself here in this corner. That there was a spiraling is no longer spiraling,
Yeah, you fucking got bop.
and
I'm at the king, you best not miss.
I guess I'll do a tidal spirit shot on this one here. If there's anything around them, I need to make an attack roll for in case they're hidden, but I'm sure you'll tell me if there's something around there I need to make an attack roll for. 29 to hit him.
To hit this dude here?
Yep.
Just because, roll me another attack.
I had a feeling.
Well, it's possible I'm doing this just to psych you out.
It's
Right.
true. I know
Yeah,
20 misses a big one, so who knows? Probably wasn't anything else there.
hard to say.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Exactly.
I mean, you have
Well,
yet to psych us out.
I'm going to psych you out. Saoirse. Show them what for.
Okay. Well, I will come down in this direction. Moving is. Oh wait, I have one more move. I will move this way, so I slide into the corner,
Yep. Slip. Bonk.
and then I will take the full defense action.
Sure. Tess. The slip
Okay.
away was a slip away.
So I can no longer see any spider friends, so I'm gonna have to scoot on down. So I'm gonna scoot 2 squares and then stop. So I'm gonna slide down to here.
Oof.
Where did they go?
There's one right over there, and I'll point down the passage just around the corner.
Okay.
I don't see any
Because
other
I've not
ones from here.
attacked, can I use
Oh,
the
wait,
rest
yes, I
of my
do.
movement?
Yeah,
There's
if
another
you
one over in that
want to, sure.
area.
Yeah, just I don't want to.
Yeah, you can move again.
Yeah, because you didn't attack me, just do another move action if you wanted to, I think.
Well, I've not used all my movement yet, so because
Well, you said that you stopped because then you slid to a point,
that's
which
true.
means
So
your movement did end.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No, I'm gonna hold an action, see if any more little spider friends come out. And I'm gonna psychically zap them.
Fuck. Menëlaos.
Well, time to slide on down. Ow! I slid. Oh,
Bonk.
I see a spider over there.
You do.
I have not hit a Sacred Flame in like a month, 2
You
months,
get
a
with
year.
Sacred Flame.
Holy shit, I haven't hit one of those in such a long time.
Yeah, it's been like an entire year since you've hit it.
I'm gonna give myself 610 HP.
Nice.
Fuck you guys. Next turn.
This thing's gonna hold an action.
All
Alright.
right.
Oh god, no.
Oh yeah.
You fool, you've no idea what you just did.
Alright, as you step there, is that where you stopped moving?
Yeah, I keep sliding, right? Mm.
Skid.
Ski.
And I guess
I suppose it technically robbed you of the ability to make it a charge attack, but yeah, you can just shift and swing anyway.
yeah, I don't care.
Cool. You do it a heckin' bonk by rolling like not a complete piece of shit this time. Hooray. Kiri,
Alright. Gonna clamber up here.
stop.
Yay.
You try to get up there.
Aha, I knew there was
And
a
I'm
second one
bitten.
there.
Oh no.
What ho?
Yep. You try and move into its space, and on this occasion you get like halfway up climbing before you get fangies in the face.
Okay. Well, that'll certainly hit.
10
Come
cold
a
damage.
Snicker
Resume your
snack.
turn.
Alright, I'm gonna finish my move action and come over here, I suppose. Yep. And then I will. Wow.
Nope.
Oh man.
Can I psychically zap it now?
Oh, yes, you're ready to action.
Maybe. Oh, okay. Never mind.
One, two, three, four, and in this square would
Oh,
be...
no, it's not King Cass's turn. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Bonk. Hi, Tahru.
They're
Big
coming out of the
spiderling
walls.
literally does pull itself out of a tiny hole in the wall
All
We
right.
did that as well.
and misses.
Yeah.
Cassa, continue.
Alright. Gonna come down here. There's no ice in this square, so I should be safe. And then I'm gonna magic missile the one next to Kiri. Oh god.
Oops.
Let's see here. You give Kiri disadvantage on her next attack as she yelps and ducks away from a magic missile and bonks
Sure.
her head on the fucking ceiling.
I definitely do not want to be hit by the almost max damage magic missile, it's true.
Jeez.
Shit, that was a real spicy missile. For...
Yeah, that'd be a bad time for you.
that one just came out with a bit too much beans, and then yeah, you bonked your head on the ceiling, and it's left you on the back foot a little bit. Put a minus on you for now. All right, icy phaser. Let's see here. Let's try and bite you in the face. 29 to hit you in the AC, Tahru.
29?
Yep.
Yeah, the hits.
Oh god.
Alright. You take 9 damage and you are slowed. Save ends.
All right.
Oh,
Doesn't
wow.
affect me too much when I'm already here.
Yeah, true.
Is there a butt coming?
I feel there's a butt coming.
Well, you'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Sasha.
Oh no.
All right. So, Scout, I do have a question regarding some movement abilities of mine and this
Okay.
ice.
Yeah.
So I have stuff that allows me to ignore difficult terrain. Would that ignore the slipping?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe it is defined as the effects of difficult terrain, and this is the slipping is an effect of this terrain's difficultness. Air quotes.
Big air quotes.
That is good to know. Not that it matters entirely in this case, but that's good to know for the future as I will slide here into the wall and all that. Boom, ow.
Thickness bounces and jiggles and quibbles.
Yeah, I know, it's such a good scene. Let's see here. Do I have a shot on that spider? I believe I do. That's actually a pretty decent shot.
Yeah, you have a shot on like the entire bottom corner of its large size token, which I don't think is even a negative.
Perfect. So there's a tidal spirit on that, and then I need to roll for that little spiraling next to it. 1d20 plus 13.
Oh wait, you hit
23 to hit the spiraling
You
as
hit
well.
this space, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's the target and 5 feet around it.
No, each enemy in the burst,
Oh.
which is you choose.
Right. I did
Yeah,
hit.
you place a burst, unfortunately.
Right. Yeah, because
Still a crit.
Yeah. Yep. Just a crit then. So
It's,
20
yeah,
damage.
you have to make do with just a crit. Sasha.
Oh, and you rolled max damage. I'll hopefully take care of that itty bitty, and I will move down and bump into Tahru to stop, and then hopefully give this little speed ray a bop.
Oh, yeah, you bought that speed ray.
Yeah. And are these speed rays alive?
Yes.
Perhaps. Then I will make a shade
Sure.
on top of him. And then I will shift back to here and slide here. Boop.
Strode by Gop. There you go.
All right. And then as a minor action, I will move that shade down to here.
Savin looking work, chat.
Oh, I just did.
My baby.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Yeah, you'll have to
Azzy
wait.
or
Yeah, no.
Ale?
This one is the secret content. You'll have to just wait and
Secret.
see.
Oh,
Keep it secret.
Okay.
Keep it safe.
All right.
Good stuff. It'll be worth the wait.
Yeah,
It's
it's
shark
the good.
stuff.
It is the good shit. Tess.
okay. Um, I'm gonna scoot along down. And second. Damn it. Never mind. Gonna keep going.
Okay, and then you keep sliding.
Oh, that's a bad thing for you, my friend.
No, it's fine. I've got people have
Your,
voted me.
your hooves do like a fucking Bambi.
Yeah.
Start spinning slowly as you rotate your way across the ice towards them.
Whee!
It's only 2 squares. I thought you were going to slide like the
No,
entire way
you don't
down.
slide. You don't slide your
No,
whole speed. No, if you
you
if you
don't.
stop in a spot by moving, you go 2 squares. If you stop in a spot by shifting, you go 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Imagine if it was slide until you hit a wall.
Yeah, I guess if you run, I'll make it like 4. Just,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so you, and probably do damage if you hit a wall because ow.
Oh.
Okay. So, Spider Friend, is gonna get some brain zaps. God, fuck it.
No, he's
No,
not.
never mind. No, never mind.
Menëlaos.
Well then, I'm gonna try Sacred Flame the Spider.
Sure,
Probably
which
gonna
one?
miss.
No, that matters.
I'm gonna move 1 square here so I can slide 2 more squares down. See, perfectly calculated.
You slide 1 square. We were just explaining this. You shift, you slide 1.
There we
If you
go. I slide
walk,
1
you
square.
slide
I'm
2.
safe here. No one can get me. Especially not whatever is in this room. Is there anything in this room?
I don't know, maybe.
Do you want to throw a perception at it?
I will allow a perception. Sure.
There, it's clear.
You have no fucking idea. 15,
Ah.
I'm
It's
afraid.
very clear.
Hi, Gary. A spider descends from the ceiling on you. Or I guess ascends to the ceiling for you and bites at you with a 25.
That'll hit.
Alright, you take 7 damage and you are poisoned and slowed.
Uh-oh. What's the poison for?
The poison is the slow.
Oh, okay.
Tahru.
All right. Just another jarring smash into.
Sure thing. You smash his
Uh,
jaw pretty hard.
that just that weak a crit? I guess it was.
Come on and slam.
Yeah,
No,
just
that
your
didn't have
basic
any
nat
extra
roll.
damage on it at all. Weird.
Yeah.
Okay, 2d6.
Yes, there's a
Yeah,
space after damage and then a period. Something must be broken.
I don't know.
Mm,
Alright, next turn 9. Cool. And at the end of your turn, give me a save, please.
yes.
Alright, you
Oh.
feel a lot better. You shake it off. Gary, you're up.
All right. Let's go ahead and pop. And let's just do a normal bonk. Yeah. Versus the minion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I will shift up into this space, block this dude.
You are slowed.
I can still shift while slowed, I'm
You can
pretty
still
sure.
shift one.
Just
Okay.
can't go any further than
Alright.
my 1 square, but
Yeah. Alright, give me a save, please.
sure. And I get a +2 bonus, which is pretty nice.
Alright, you shake it off.
Outstanding.
And your Casa imposed disadvantage goes away.
Yep. Speaking of
Okay.
which, 1, 2, 3. Let's get up here.
Clamber, clamber.
Clamber, clamber, clamber. All right, and then gonna do versus it's a burst power versus Kiri and the spider. So boop boop. I don't think that hits anybody.
No.
All right, actually, does an 18 hit Kiri's reflex? She's oh god, I hit myself. Lol.
Oh no.
For like
Lol.
5.
5
yeah,
damage, something like that.
basically. Ow. And then Casa gets a teleport. And he's gonna go
Further in.
yeah, obviously.
God, I was joking.
It's Casa. This fucking wizard will go solo like 3 guys. Come on. Of course he's going further in.
Tahru, 25 versus AC.
That meets.
Alrighty. You're poisoned again, and you take 5 damage. You are slowed. Sasha.
All right, just because I have a feeling, I'm gonna target my burst back here so it hits everything around it as well.
Sure. Miss.
All right, and in case there's something else.
Give me like 2 more, just in case.
All right, just 2 more. Okay. How about
Miss.
25?
Well, maybe it hit something.
Yeah, maybe I did.
Maybe.
All right.
Just me. I'm just making you throw dice into the air. Maybe it wasn't something.
Hey,
See if
who
it
Five
knows?
more
works.
rolls.
4 dice.
More. I
Switchy.
we're gonna. Oh, I see. I spy combos. I'm going
Ambos.
to use my switcher
There's a hit.
to shift in and hit him.
Alright, and when you shift back to your starting position, you slide and bump into
Yeah,
the wall.
slide back into the wall, and then I'm going to explode the shade for another 5 damage.
You don't have to, it already
I don't.
died.
Rip. In that case, I'm going to move the shade up here.
Sure thing. Okay. And at the end of your turn. Oh, I'm in danger.
Uh-oh.
Casser is attacked by a spider. Who could have seen it coming?
I don't think that
Sacre
hits,
bleu.
actually. Nope.
This would be
Fucking misses.
plus 13, sorry. Is a 20 hit?
No.
Cool. And then at the end of that one's turn. Another one is going to attack. And
Avant.
hits.
That'll hit.
10 damage, and he is poisoned and slowed.
Uh-oh.
And then at the end of that one's turn. Menëlaos, the spider appears in your butt.
Oh, so it wasn't clear after all. Okay, that hits.
10 cold damage. And at the end of that one's turn.
Well,
No.
Yep. It's gonna make an attack at Casa and hits.
that'll do it.
7 more damage. He is double poisoned. And then Casa can take a attack at it as it backs out.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Alright, his dagger goes skidding away.
Uh-oh.
Yes, you're up.
Okay. Debating which way to go. Fuck it, let's keep going straight.
Unless you were not poisoned, you just took cold damage from that thing biting you.
Oh, okay.
Only the big
Lovely.
lads poison, or have a visible poison effect at least.
Oh, thank
Bit of
God.
the
Okay.
ground here looks like it has been crunched up. The ice is not very effective at making you slide, and you can stand on it normally.
Okie dokie. Righty-ho. As funny as I think it would be trying to do icy trade on these spiders, I don't think it's going to be very effective.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just gonna psychically zap the big boy next to best wizard boy.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. Actually, no. That is a hit on this thing. Its willpower is pretty garbage.
Yay.
At the end of your turn,
Oh no.
I'm in danger.
Uh
Oh
oh.
no! Cassa, no!
26. Cass is hit again.
Yep.
Nine damage. He's poisoned again.
Well, it can't get any worse, so he's got that going for him.
Funny story. Menëlaos, your guy.
Oh god, I'm gonna smack this thing, or at least make an attempt. I'm not gonna smack this thing. No one needs healing. Next turn.
Cassa needs healing, but
Cass needs healing.
Yeah,
not
no.
really within range, I suppose.
Actually,
Can I
you
even-
could shift and reach him. If you shift to here, you'll slide an extra square, and then you can heal Cass within 5.
Thanks, Scow.
Which sure Cassie needs a heal because it's a big heal.
Y-
Oh, God.
He's surrounded by a lot of enemies. He really could use one.
He's prime burst territory, you saying?
You know what?
He is prime burst territory.
That is
How
true.
much health does he have?
He has 48 hit points at the moment.
I think he can last another round.
He's not a tank like me.
Menëlaos is a better
Fine.
man.
There you go. Be healed. It's a
There we
chunky
go.
heal.
That was a
That is
chunky heal.
a thick heal.
It's almost back to full.
You big baby.
Alrighty. And then this icy phaser. Doesn't do anything. And then
What?
this one is going to use its ethereal bite. It teleports and makes a bite attack against Cassa. Nah, it just fucking
No.
shifts and bites Cassa. It doesn't have to do any shit. Just shifts one set.
Okay.
If you would like to do your oppy thing on it, it bites at Cassa for a 24.
Yeah, I will happily Righteous Radiance it.
Okay, Cassa takes 8. This creature takes 8. At the end of its turn.
Oh, thank God, there's just enough room for it to get... My God!
I miss.
Oh, Scout, are these dealing cold damage?
Yes.
I'm resisting.
Okay, cool. The big spiders do not deal cold damage. The little minions do.
Okay, cool.
You okay?
Oh,
right.
God.
I should take care of this minion over here, or should I go protect Tis? What's over by Tis?
Fuck both of them, I say. There's someone who's in considerably more danger.
I can't save Cassa from.
There's nothing over by Tis.
Okay.
Yet.
Thank
If you only knew what a
Fuck the
wizard
spider
fuck
horde
boy's
up by
facing up
castle.
right
I'm
now.
gonna go fight the minion.
Yeah, he's got the minion.
If you only fucking knew. Poor Cass. Poor
There we
fucking
go. Okay.
Cass is in considerably more danger than them. You're like, should I
Okay, I'm
worry
gonna
about the
end-
minion?
I'm gonna go
he's
like this.
adjacent to fire.
Slide up here.
Sure. He is so he's in terrible danger.
Yeah, he is. Oh.
That is a
Yeah.
hit.
That'd be the one adjacent to Cass there.
Yeah.
The one above me.
Okay, and it's granting CA. Cool. Gary.
Okay. I'm gonna shift into this space.
Technically speaking. Oh, hang on.
Oh, so go ahead.
I don't save. Oh, I'm still
excellent!
slowed.
Oh, you couldn't make it. I'm sorry.
I couldn't even make it. Yeah.
Oh, I have like so much bad news for you all at once.
And I'm like right here.
What?
Then I slide over here.
Okay. And then at the end of your turn, Tahru falls unconscious.
Oh!
Oh,
Failed to save. Is that like the first failed save thing? Uh-oh. Do we just see Tahru slide over there and then...
Yep, and then she just hits the deck. It looks like she
Mhm.
slips over, but she just is ragdolled like a puppet who's had their strings cut.
Oh no.
Terry, you okay?
Bleh.
And she's
Give
breathing,
her-
but
You should give her a bonk and wake her up. She's only
her eyes are
unconscious.
glazed over. Yes, Kiri, sorry, you shift down.
Okay. I'm gonna do a valorous smite on this enemy adjacent to me because that'll put all these enemies marked by me, which is fun.
Cool.
Oh,
That is a hit. 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
that's the
literally
good
all of them.
stuff.
That is the good stuff. All of them are marked. Does that mean a -2 on all of their attacks?
Yep. And then furthermore,
Cool.
because I really, despite appearances, don't want Casa to die. I'm gonna go ahead and use Hagen's Blessing on him. So he's gonna. I forgot to
Yeah.
actually spend his healing surge when Menëlaos healed him too. Menëlaos just heals so much.
He does.
Okay, so basically Cass is back at full, and
Good.
now he has
+2
a
to
+2
saves,
bonus
yeah.
to saves, which is probably going to be mighty important.
Yep. At the
Nah.
end of your turn, hey Tess.
Might have
It's a sh-
proposed a tactical retreat.
A spider bites at Tess. As it clambers out of the hole. 10 cold damage.
1 second, roll 20's just decided to crash on me.
Ah, okay. 26 would hit your AC, yes.
I can't bullshit my way out of that, I don't think.
No, you'd need to increase your AC by like another 6, I think.
Yeah, I can't do that, I'm afraid. So, yep, that hits.
Alright, yep, you take 10 cold. And then it's King Cass's damage. He has a +2 on his saves and has been healed up, but the poison coursing through his veins will knock him unconscious if he doesn't save out of it. And he's surrounded by spiders.
Yeah, that's bad for him.
That is pretty unideal. But he does have a turn before that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He has
try
this
and
turn right
murder
now.
one of these minions real quick.
Does he
Yeah.
have a teleport out, perhaps?
He got
Yeah,
in there by
well,
teleporting
the
with
minion
his
murdering
encounter power.
machine.
I know. I was asking if he had like another teleport, perhaps.
No,
which one was that, sorry?
No.
the minion next to him.
There's 2 of those.
Sure.
That is a fair point. All right, we're then going to
Cool.
shift into the square to reduce the number of attacks cast.
That makes sense. Also, good job you got a crit with that, because you actually did that at melee basic with your bare hands, because you already dropped your fucking dagger by crit failing previously.
Yep, it's fine. It only needs 1 damage.
Yep.
So Kessa fucking punches this guy. And then, is my
Stun
dagger
on him
within
with
reach to
your
pick up with a minor action?
It probably was while you were over there, so I'll
Okay,
let you
so
say you did that
we'll
before you
pick
moved.
that up. And
Yeah.
then let's roll a save to see if Kassa gets fucking annihilated. Dab.
Oh, you save out of the
Yay.
poison.
You got lucky there.
I did.
Yay, Casa.
But yeah, his drow skin's got like a kind of pallid tint to it now after being bitten multiple times by cold venomous spiders. Sasha.
So, Kierwyn, these are the only 4 enemies in there right now, yeah?
No.
No,
There's more than
there's
that.
more than that? Is there a better position if I were like be here and I could see in there? Would there be a,
Yeah,
like a
you
big...
could see everything from like here.
Well, no, I'm asking like, is there a better burst than these 4 right now?
Oh no, that's a
Probably
perfect
not.
position.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna hit all 4 of those, centering the burst here. So 30 against this guy here, and then we'll work clockwise. D20 plus 13. 20 against the minion, 22 against the big spider, and 28 against this big spider.
The 20 misses, the 22 and the 28 will hit. So the
So I hit all
minion
some.
survives.
Yeah, I hit all the big spiders with 17 damage. Not bad.
Pretty
pretty
good.
good.
I'm getting so much work out of this Tidal Spirit Shot. It's so good.
Yeah, an at-will burst one is pretty fucking sick.
And also keep rolling good damage.
Yeah, the fact that you have rolled, like, if that's your third 10, like, max damage bow shot is pretty great. Sasha. There's a spider that has been bullying Menëlaos.
Yes, I will attempt to unbully Menëlaos so he can go help the gank squad.
I feel so bullied right now.
It dies.
Shaboop. And I will make a shade out of it.
Thank you.
And then I shift back and slide to here. And I'll move up to Tahru. And I used my minor to make that shade, so I can't move this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. This one is going to use its face spider power and teleports over here. Hi, guys.
Excellent.
This is bad.
Ethereal Bite. It teleports 10 squares and makes a bite attack. So does that teleport recharge? No.
We could use Dank back here.
Uh,
Hey, Menëlaos.
gonna have to deal
That was
with
just-
one
that was just
spider.
damage.
Oh yeah, no, I get you.
One sec.
I get you. Nah,
We got 4 over here.
27 to hit you.
Ah,
7
it's-
damage. You're poisoned.
Finally, now I'm poisoned.
Mm-hmm. 7 damage and you are poisoned.
About damn time.
This one is going to move over here. And bite a Kierwyn.
Okay.
26 versus AC.
That sure will hit.
10 damage. You are poisoned.
Yay!
It's a very scary poison.
It sure
Yeah.
is.
It really is.
Yes.
Are we looking bad enough where I need to call some assistance?
Yes. Yes, we are.
I'd say it wouldn't be the worst thing to call an assistance right now.
Okay.
Waking up.
So I'm
Tahru.
gonna quickly pull out my pack, a nice preserved pie, and give a faint whistle.
I appreciate you trying to say something, Guardy.
Yeah.
Sorry, was I interrupting?
We're waking up
Well,
Tahru
we're just
might
saying
be
you got
helpful.
a unconscious barbarian next to you first.
Having the extra tank might be.
It's true.
Yeah, that's what Ben's doing. Getting another tank.
Mhm.
AKA a
That
spider.
could be
Ever
fair.
gets nominated.
What would you like me to do? I could try and wake Tahru, or I could try and bring a
Well,
friend.
I actually don't know if
It's-
I don't know what kind of thing it is to wake somebody up in this one.
She would be woken up with an action or damage, I believe. They've just been knocked unconscious.
I can probably wake her up this turn.
Yeah, but Tisk goes before me. You go
yeah,
after me.
true.
Oh yeah.
True. Let's say friend. I'll look at the pie like, okay. And then do I actually have a bonk? God damn it, I forgot to.
It's just an action. If you're
It's just an
adjacent.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Just
Shake your shoulders.
poke with stick.
Yep, sure. Tahru, you take 1 damage and are awoken.
Okay.
Plonk!
All right.
Yep. You feel very, very groggy and you are slowed. Okay. Any minor actions, Tess?
No, not to my knowledge, unless you would like me to hold a fun jump spell, Tahru.
I'm not sure I can benefit from that while I'm slowed.
Okay. Other than that, no, thank you.
Okay. Skitter, 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 skitter. 25 versus the moo.
Let me just triple check my AC. Unfortunately, I can't stack stuff, so that will still hit me.
Also, boop.
Ah, of course, yes. Sorry,
Also,
yeah,
actually-
that was a 23 to hit you.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Oh well, I will shield then. So that
Okay.
will make a difference.
And both of these guys take 8 radiant damage.
Yes, I forgot about this one's radiant, but he also rolled a considerable hit, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the shield.
Child.
The shield. Excellent. And Savin, that the token and its details already exist. If you go to the Fallen section, it's
Oh, it's in the Fallen. I was
bottom.
looking everywhere for it, and it just never occurred to me that. Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense. All right, fair enough. Oop, I'll just have her over there, make sure.
Mm-hmm. But yes, that did not go well for it. Menëlaos, you're up. You are poisoned and slowed.
Where is it? Where is it? Is this it? I think this is it. There we go.
Bonk.
Dog shit rolls, but I hit.
And allies within 5 squares get to make saves.
Yeah. So who
You
wants to
and
be
Kiri.
unpoisoned? I
You
want
and
to be
Kiri are
unpoisoned
both
for one.
poisoned.
They'll take poison damage at the start of the turn, right? Or is it at the end?
There's no poison damage for his
It's
thing
not
right
damage.
now.
It's
Oh.
a slow and then sleep.
And then a fall unconscious.
And then maybe
Fuck.
something else. We don't know what else is beyond that.
I really hoped it was just damage.
Nope.
But hey, we are unpoisoned. So there we go.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. 11 damage. That seems a bit low considering you're using a +2 mace.
My rolls are spectacular, as you can see.
Yes, sir.
Guess it gets the temp hit points too. This is great. 10 out of 10.
Alright, yeah, both of you save out of the poison effect.
High five. Next turn.
Everybody gets 5 tempi, including the glorious King Kassa.
Yep, you'll need it.
Turn.
Is your strength like only 1 then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
This
Wait.
guy's just gonna come back and teleport over here. Hi, Sasha.
Do
See if you...
I don't think you have the extra like actual dice in there.
Yeah, you're using a +2 weapon. Roll another, like, whatever your crit dice is.
'Cause 11 is the only from the
I think it's
maximizing
supposed
the
to be
damage.
a 1d8.
+2.
Yeah. It makes
So-
Maybe
sense.
Yeah,
2d8
magic weapons
then.
do an extra X number of dice when they crit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Let's see.
smack it. It's 6 regardless, because I'm incredibly consistent. See?
Yeah,
Here you
6 more
go.
damage. Still pretty good.
Excellent fucking rolls.
Huh. I've learned you
Hi,
Oh, God.
Sasha.
so if you hover over like the shades
No.
thing, even if you can't see the shade, it still has like the
Yep.
little nameplate under it. Like
Yeah.
I can't see
15
the one over
damage,
here,
Sasha, and you are
but I can
poisoned.
tell it's there
Ooh.
because I have the
Ow.
nameplate thing.
Yep,
Yeah,
which is kind of unfortunate because
it is, but that's why I only put that on allies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Poison.
You are poisson. You have become as fish. Okay. This one is gonna bite Kiri because you marked it. That was really rude of you.
Yep. And Tavera was in my defender aura anyway.
Miss.
Yep.
This
That one's
one,
also marked by me.
Oh, fuck, it'll
Come
die
on.
if it tries to attack
Yeah,
Casa.
do it. Do it, bitch.
Try it.
I think it's just going to take a defensive action on its turn.
All right.
It'll full defense. Sorry.
All right. I'm still slowed. I'm gonna go up towards the move
Mm-hmm.
to this one.
All right. You are. Was that a shift? Sorry.
Yes, it was.
Cool.
And 23.
That is a hit, and they're not prone. Spicy damage too.
All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The best prone icons in the fucking
Oh, no.
game. Oh, Tari sort of hiccup and sway and tumble yet again. You're all once more unconscious.
Oh no.
Fuck, that poison's oof.
Oh no.
Gary.
All right. Time to drop a daily. We're going to start with a minion and then work our way like that.
Okay.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Miss, hit, miss.
That is highly unfortunate. But I believe it is... Nope, no half damage on a miss, but we do get that +1 AC bonus, or all defenses bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So that's nice. And it's just 13 damage. Womp womp. Then, bonus action. Kiri's gonna summon a new friend to help protect Casa.
Sure. As you ring
Ding,
the
ding.
bell, an ethereal figure sort of creeps into being. They wrap their arms around you from behind and hug up at you, resting their head upon your chest before they float and stop here before becoming solid.
And then it's time to cut a minion. Wow. Oh, just immediate devastation.
She just waves a hand at this thing and disintegrates it, even with its fucking defense.
Oh. Okay, this lady's scary.
Yeah, she just floats there watching you peacefully. Alright, this Spodidleota is going to attack the Moo. A hit on the Moo. 10 cold damage. King!
Alright. We're going to bravely charge into this room over here where it's safe.
Sure.
And then let's shoot a magic missile.
Why does that text box look weird?
Because I didn't bother filling out the entire macro for that much text.
What
I
the
know,
fuck?
but it's so fucking weird.
It's just the
It's just a
first
border.
line, the first line of one of those one of the ability text boxes.
Yeah.
You see how they have the on and off weird background color.
It's so fucking strange.
It looks
Yeah,
so
it is.
weird.
It looks even better
Alright.
in dark mode.
I
Arc
suppose
Lightning. Yep, that is certainly a double hit for the same damage, which is good. It was the first one anyway. Incredibly consistent rolling. Good job, King. And I believe his +2 save is gone now, isn't it?
Nope.
Or is
That is for
Oh,
the
it's
rest
just
of the
good.
encounter.
Andy.
It is.
Sasha.
All
Looks like
right.
your party's finding equilibrium, but things are getting real ugly down in the Tahru corner.
Yeah, I can't really do anything about that there. I've got a spider in my face here.
That's true.
So I'm gonna shift as a minor action to here, and I'd bump into the wall.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna shift as a move action to here and get to here.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see here. Let's do a biting swarm onto this spider here.
Poke. That is a hit.
12 damage, and it has a -2 penalty to attack rolls until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Sasha, good luck. It's your turn.
Well, let's see. I'm going to shift to attack the small boy here
Mhm.
with a Oh,
Nope.
damn.
No damn rolls, ya ain't.
I am not going to shift back. I'm going to... is this corner a valid move location?
Not if you're not a spider.
Okay. What if I am a shade?
I suppose. Just about.
Alright, then I will move the shade down here. And...
Is the shade something that can be attacked?
Oh, you're right. He's right there. Yes, it is.
Yes, there is a minion right there. Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Take a
already
bite
did it,
out.
though. I'm not going to take it back.
I crit fail, it's fine.
Yay.
Give it some disadvantage of some kind.
Then I will explode him. And do
Sure.
5 damage to the big boy.
You know what you could have done is explode it to also hit Tahru. Wait, get the fuck up.
Oh,
well.
That's fair, but yeah, it's too late. And then I will hopefully not collapse.
Yeah, roll a save.
Nope.
You collapse.
Uh-oh.
I sunk. It's looking pretty not great down here.
Look on the bright side. The bad end involves you dying of being eaten. I bet you're into vor, you weirdos.
Absolutely
Thanks,
not.
Skow.
It's not very comforting.
All right, Menëlaos. It's plus 11, not plus 13. 'Cause it's got a -2. 20 versus AC.
Well, it's
Oh, it meets. That's a hit then.
eh,
All right, you're poisoned again.
a
4
bit.
damage, and you are poisoned. Carry.
Yes.
26
That will
to
hit.
All right. 10 damage, you're poisoned.
Uh-oh.
Tis. Both of your
Okay.
friends are unconscious, and you are surrounded.
Okay.
Oh,
Um.
when that happens, it triggers this reaction real quick. Hold on.
Oh, when you get attacked?
E. So,
No, she'll
carry
take
on.
5, you'll take 5. Yep, carry on.
1 second, because that does change things very slightly for
Oh,
me.
no, she teleports to a square adjacent to Kiri.
Oh. Eh.
There you go. Alright, carry on, Tess.
I think, as much as this might suck for you two, I think I need to do this. So I'm going to fire shroud everything around me, because you two need to wake the fuck up.
That makes sense.
That's fair.
Okay, so it is close burst. Close burst 3, so will that reach this friend? Yeah. So, fire shroud everything, if that's okay.
Sure.
So, shall we do Tahru, then Saoirse, and then we'll do big spider friend and then little spider friend.
Sure.
Tahru, Saoirse. Here we go.
Missing the spiderling.
Oh no.
And the big spider.
Oh, for
Missing the
fuck's
big
sake.
spider.
Oh,
Critting
cool.
the last big spider, though. Good shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yay.
Hooray.
Does she gets a +5 since I'm unconscious, right?
Yes, yeah, it's really easy to hit you.
Okay, yep.
Because
Then
you're
that
out
hits.
fucking cold. Yes, you are. You and Tahru are both hit. You are both on
Oh.
fire, though. Oh, and guess what? These guys fucking hate fire damage.
I will spend an AP to re-roll one of the rolls on one of the other big friends, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I think you re-roll it on all the ones that failed if you're an AP because this is a burst thing, isn't it?
It is, but that's up to Skow. I don't mind either way.
mean-
I think we've just done one before.
I think it's
Is this
just
one?
one. Otherwise, you would
Okay.
have to
Yeah.
re-roll for every single hit, no matter
Yeah.
what the fact that you hit some of them.
Yeah, I'll just do it for one.
That makes
so
sense. Okay.
Other spider friend.
Sure,
There we go.
that's a hit. So was that big boy?
That was big boy, please.
Okay, let's see here. They take 10. Actually, they take 15. They have
Nice.
weakness 5 fire, and it is on fire.
And that was 10 fire damage.
Yep. Yep, you and Saoirse both take 10 fire damage and are on fire, and you wake up.
Yeah, I take 5.
You take 5 fire damage and are on fire, which the being on fire won't even hurt you, but hey, it's real funny.
How do you add the little numbers to the fire? Is that
Hover
only at the end?
over the icon and then type a number on your keyboard. If you hover your mouse over an icon when you're selecting the icon for yourself, just enter a number.
Oh.
Wake up, you two. We got spiders to burn.
It's a real spicy awakening. This is a Chipotle morning you will never
Nice.
forget.
It
All right.
burns.
The spider, on its turn, stands up. It fucking hates that, but now Tahru's awake and can fucking oppie it again, so it's gonna have to go back to fighting Tahru. At least she's on the ground, and that's a +2. 29 to hit. Luckily, Tahru can't become
That
more
hits.
poisoned. You take 7 damage. It took 10 fire at the start of its turn. Does it save out of being on fire? It does. Menëlaos.
Oh fuck! If I hit it, I'm stunned. If I don't hit it, it's gonna bite me again. I mean, it's gonna bite me again either way. Fuck.
Are you
Well,
poisoned?
you
right
know
now?
what?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, yes, actually, yes. I believe Menëlaos has been recently rebitten, although there's no poison icon on you. I'm pretty sure you've not had a chance to save out of anything.
I am poisoned.
Yep, there we go.
Don't you get to save at the start of your turn?
End.
I think it's the end.
He does that for his stuns.
Is that only for stuns?
Yeah, that is only for my stuns, which are magnificent. You know, I could be a little bit cheeky about this, actually. But that is... Oh, no, that's actually a dick move. Is this close to throwing the spider into Sasha?
Do it. She can shift away.
No,
from
then
it.
it's by Sasha.
Spread the pain.
I mean, I don't think you actually can because there's a wall in the way.
So you say that, but... You'd like a spider?
I'd rather you didn't,
Yeah, I
But
thought as
Have a
much.
spider.
but I understand if you do. I'd
No.
rather you didn't, though.
Not that kind of person, fortunately. So I'm just gonna miss my hit and go conscious, I
I mean-
guess. Good night,
mean-
everyone.
I mean, here's the thing, though. Actually, I do go before it. You can't
I'm
shoot
gonna
touch
keep
me,
it
and I
next
can
to me.
move away.
And then my save is 12, so next turn.
Okay, so not poisonade. That's good.
I love the way
Yeah.
the Morning Handmaiden is set up. Instead of having a movement that they still technically do, it's minor action at will 1 round. They walk, shift, run, stand up, squeeze, or crawl. Like, that's a weird way to do it, but fair.
That's because she's originally a warlock like class summon, so she would use your actual actions. So that way, the warlock could summon her, and then you just use a minor action to let her bop around.
Yeah. Fair enough. Let's see here. The Burden of Earth misses pretty terribly. But you are also no longer poisoned, which is excellent. Losing consciousness sucks. Alright, at the start of this Icy Phaser's turn, it takes 10 fire damage. And is going to move here and fight Sasha. 27 to hit.
Ow.
7 damage. And at the end of its turn, does it save for being on fire? It does not. It's still on fire. Alright, and then this fucko is going to bite Kiri.
No.
19 is not going to do it. Tari. At the start of your turn, you
Alright.
take 0 fire damage.
Anyway, I guess I'll go with the. I'll continue hitting the guy in front of me.
Sure thing. You destroy it.
Woo.
Crunch.
Now, do I go down again?
Yeah, stay awake.
Go down
You
again.
pass out again. The sleepiest orc.
Oh, look,
You
I'm not
are-
on fire, though.
Yeah, your sleeping body isn't on harmless fire. That's nice. Kiri, you're up.
Alright. First of all, I'm going to bonk the guy up top here. A virtuous
Sure thing.
strike.
That is a hit.
Sweet. I get a +2 to saves.
Plus
Then I'm
2 to
gonna,
saves. That's real useful.
gonna real quick use a minor action to give myself a saving throw with a +5 bonus. So,
Sick.
alright.
You are not poisoned now.
It's extremely not poisoned. And I can't go anywhere, so I guess that's my turn.
Sure. What about Maev?
Yep, she is gonna bonk the guy that Kiri attacked up north. Womp.
Wham!
And immobilized.
Yeah. And then she resumes just like stroking and fondling you.
Oh my.
It's not even sexual, it's like that imagine the Star Wars poster, the women hanging off of you. It's much more like that. She's just sort of hanging off of you.
Oh.
Yeah. She's straight loving. Alright, this spiderling. Let's see here. It's got a -2 to its next attack, but I think it's gonna take a swangus at Saoirse. 18 versus AC ain't gonna fucking do it. King!
Alright, let's try and finish off the one north of Kiri.
I think he has to move down a
18.
square for... Oh no, he's got clear shot anyway. That's a hit. Pew! The cannon.
Did he do it? Can't see its health bar.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Go over here.
Alright, Sasha.
Okay. Let's see here. If I summon a thing from the 1001 Nights, does it operate on my turn or does it get its own turn to do stuff?
I think it just goes into initiative after you.
Okay. Good to know. I don't think we especially need it right now. We're actually doing okay.
Yeah, you found pretty decent equilibrium.
Yeah. I will just continue biting, swarming this spider here. So we try and keep that -2 rolling.
That is a miss.
I'm going to use an Elven reroll and
That is
make
a
it a
hit.
hit.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll put that. I'll keep that -2 on. I was about to remove it. But it remains.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I shall shift
I'm sorry, yeah.
up to here.
Okay. Sasha, you take 5 fire damage at the start of your turn.
Yup.
Hey, on the plus
I
side, since you're on fire, being unconscious isn't a big deal. Being on fire will wake you up again.
The vicious cycle.
Unless you fail the save versus the poison, pass out, and passing out, you save against the fire right afterwards.
Yeah, like
that would be real.
exactly
It'll
like
wake me
what
up anyway. It
happened.
did no damage.
Yeah, it can't wake her up if you take 0 damage. A 0 damage source will not awaken you.
You're just nice and cozy.
Yeah.
I will ruffle Tahru with my boot.
Right.
To
Use your action and
wake
wake her
her
up.
up.
Alright. Tahru, you take 1 damage and are awoken.
And as a minor action, I will move this shade up to there.
Oh, why?
And then I will convert a move action to blow it up and do 5 damage to this speed ray.
Six, 5.
And then I will not fall unconscious.
Oh, right, you
Ah.
don't fall unconscious. Are you on fire
Will I
still?
keep burning?
You
Haha,
will
no.
not keep burning.
I'm
That was
free
incredibly
for
lucky.
30 seconds.
I have to do it again. I can't wait to keep knocking you out. These guys are real cunts, and what a terrifying poison they have. It does no damage, but it's because they like to eat people while they're still alive.
That's pretty metal.
It's just spiders, my friend. It's just spiders.
Spiders are
Alright.
pretty metal.
Shifts 1 away from Maev.
How dare.
Bites Menëlaos. Sorry, for a 17 to hit a Menëlaos, which definitely fails.
Nope.
Does it recharge its teleport bite? Oh, if I fucking typed it correctly, it does. All right, this one. It's gonna use its teleport bite.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense, I suppose.
Hitting you is really difficult, but King Casa, what a meal this lad is.
Yep, that'll hit.
11 damage, and he is poisoned.
Not again.
And it still has its teleport strike.
Ugh.
Tess.
Okay. Don't worry, Cass. Psychically zap the one next to him. No.
No, their will is bad, but not quite that bad.
Yeah, it's one off.
Menëlaos.
Mortal Kombat. Bap, 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 bap.
Miss. Phaser. Let's repoison that sleepy assassin. Miss. Also, it took 10 damage at the start of its turn. Doesn't save out of being on fire. Uh-oh. Sorry. A nap feels like it'd be real nice, but right about now.
I guess I shift down one.
Pull out your comfy blankets and swing at this
22?
dude. That is a hit.
All right, cool. And I pass out again.
This time you're ready. You have a pillow next to your head so that when you hit the deck, it's just directly onto a pillow.
I have a name, thank you.
Kiri.
2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna come up here. Protect the husbando. And since I'm not poisoned for once, bonk.
Fucking bonk.
Big fucking bonk.
Haven't you already used that one?
Nope, that was one of my others.
Okay.
Look, all of my powers
I
are
think that was
basically I
Radiant
whack really
Smite.
hard and then I give people health.
That's
It's
fair.
all variations on that.
Oh yeah, the other one was the other smite, but it does the saves.
Correct.
Yeah, like Valorous Smite.
Okay. Oh, sorry. And
Yeah, hold
Maiev.
on. I got stuff to do. She's gonna come over here and zap this dude. Pew. Up. That's probably a miss.
Nope. No buenas.
Nope.
Okay. And then, yeah, attack on... Who's more hurt looking, Sasha or Tisrena? I think Tisrena. 17 versus AC ain't gonna cut it, though. Caster.
All right. Cass is gonna provoke an attack of opportunity in order to shoot this minion. Bam.
Whoa!
It was worth it.
Annihilated. And then,
All right.
because attack of opportunity was taken,
Okay.
worth,
Caster takes 4 damage, and then this thing dies.
and then the thing. Oh, that was enough to kill it. Sweet.
Yep. And then a save, please.
Yep. Oh, first, Cass is gonna use his move action to that's actually full on move up into the square so Kiri can protect him if he drops.
Yep.
And then raw dog a d20. No, he's fine.
Nice.
There was even a
All
+2
right.
on there. I forgot.
Yeah. Sasha. Yeah, this is no real dog for him. He's a big
Okay.
dog. Oh, woo.
All right.
God. You kill it.
Hooray! In which case, I shall do a bit of movement and get to myself to here.
Sure thing. Sasha.
Let's see, can I hit this gentleman?
Which one?
The little guy.
Oak bulk. It's a good question. Can you? You do. It dies.
Yay, I make
And
a shade.
I will spare you the effort of rolling more dices and stuff because when that icy phaser's turn rolls around, it dies of being on fire.
Yay!
Yay! Woo! That was a rough
Yeah.
one.
Dang.
Yes,
know what?
quite.
I think I finally did it. I developed the fear for spiders.
Okay, it took a while, but you got there.
Mhm.
Maiev will then continue splaying herself across Kiri, sort of floating there and hanging off of her even when she walks, so her legs just sort of float in the air after her.
Oh,
What's
I
wrong
love
with
you
your girlfriend
unconditionally.
over there? Is that normal? Is that supposed to be happening?
Huh.
Mm.
What do you mean, who's this?
I've never seen it before, so I couldn't tell if it's normal or not.
A spirit from that bell you all gave me from the island.
Oh. Hope that's not
It just
her.
left you there, Tahru! I just watched Sasha and
Outstanding.
Tis just leave.
She
her
needs a
there.
nap. She needs her beauty sleep. It's fine. It's fine.
Where's Tahru?
No, you walked away. Get back up there.
Yeah, just leaving her to sleep in the ice.
Oh,
It's so
I'm like,
rude.
something's missing. Oh wait, fuck.
That's
Alright,
fine.
sound off, everyone.
I will gently shake her shoulders until she.
Where's Haru? Is she okay?
What?
She's
Tahru,
back.
roll saves until you succeed because you take 1 damage each time you're woken up.
Oh my god. Getting knocked out by being woken up.
I will
Alright, you're fine.
Okay.
drag Sush or drag Tahru up here until she wakes up.
Yeah, she recovers. So you only have to bonk her once more, and then she pulls herself together.
Okay, she was too sleepy. My veins feel cold.
That's just a neurotoxin.
Is everyone all right? That was rather rough.
Yes,
I mean-
I'm fine.
I'm traumatized, but other than that, I'm fine.
What doesn't traumatize you these days?
Goblins. Surprisingly.
As you are talking, you hear it, a soft rustling, chittering, clickering noise from here to the east.
Up, catch your breath,
So-
everyone. There's more work to do.
We also got an AP because this is our second fight of the day.
Yep.
Mhm.
Woo.
But you don't get given a full minute to rest.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
I should.
good thing I didn't use any encounter powers.
As a figure skittles out around the corner, it appears to be an icy blue figure of spiderous form, wearing a headdress
Jeez.
fashioned after such, holding aloft silken net hair with wicked, deadly-looking claws.
Oh no, it's a spider of Lang.
Oh god.
Yep, that is my Spider of Lane token. Oh,
Well,
no.
the other spider of Leng token also has a titty out.
Hasn't stopped you before.
It hasn't, but this one's like one of the more blatant ones.
Yeah, okay.
No, I think it's pretty classy.
Yeah, this one's fine, but this one is I will not
Oh
be
yeah,
making
that
it into
is.
a large size token.
Yeah, that is.
That
that
is a
is-
full frontal
Yeah.
tracker right there.
That
Yeah,
that looks like
just a bit.
more than one titty out.
Yep.
Oh shit.
It glares at the lot of you.
What
Ah,
manner of
there.
creature are you?
It responds in a language I don't know that you know.
It's not common or elven?
Nope.
Okay.
Is it
Oh,
draconic?
that means a barbarian. It's free game.
Nope.
What do I speak even?
I speak common.
Common and giant.
Take a stab in the dark. It's not draconic, is it?
No.
I think she already said no.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I take a
I'm
stab
assuming
in the
no on
dark
giant.
at
Doesn't feel like a giant.
undercommon, which I doubt any of us know.
No, it doesn't seem like any of us know the language for this thing.
That's fine. We don't need to talk to it. We're past words.
Yeah, give me an intelligence test, I guess, to figure out what language it's speaking.
Okay.
Would history maybe apply?
Sure.
We'll assist Casa. We'll make a big brain check. Jesus Christ.
No, you've all got
Big
poo
brain
brain.
Casa.
It's
You have no
barbarian
idea.
language.
Wait, hold on.
Exactly.
I mean, unless if
Let me look at our rituals real quick. Maybe we have comprehend language.
You think she's gonna let you cast a ritual?
And
Have I heard
maybe?
of this language?
I'm
Sasha, you vaguely recognize this. It's usually a rune, like drawn in runes language as opposed to a spoken one. And it's making the majority of the vocalized sounds by clicking together mandibles at the same time. It's speaking primordial.
Ah. Hey,
Barbaric.
that's the. Oh wait, are the like those languages split up in? Is
Nope.
that the same kind of thing that we that
It is
what's
the
her
it is
face?
the language spoken by Efreet, Archon, and Elementals. It is the prime elemental language as opposed to a specific elemental language.
Okay, yeah. The 5e like 5e had the like primordial covers all the other ones.
Yes, in this case, in 4e, primordial is a language. I
Yeah.
just also happen to have included in the game specific notations for them.
Yeah, the elementals just like dialects of it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Guess it's time to try and non-verbal communication.
She's
Yeah.
glaring at the lot of you.
I imagine
Kierwyn
she's not too happy. We
Right.
probably just killed off probably a lot of her babies.
plant
You
sword
watch.
in ground and put hands off.
Yeah, you watch literally as one of said spiderlings climbs up its back and then settles on her shoulder. She gives it a slow scritchy. And glares at the lot of you.
Cap chest. Kierwyn.
It gives you 2 short clicks and a long click with a swish.
Will gesture around to the room as a whole, then point to her as if indicating, is this where you live?
All right, will Make an intelligence test, I suppose. How intelligent are you, chick? Pretty fucking smart. It sways from side to side and then it gestures at the damaged webs for stranding them somewhat together.
I will point to her, point to the rest of the party, and then walk 2 fingers in a like big semicircle as if to go around her. Don't need to fight, we just want to go through.
That was the
No,
beholder that wrecked our
no,
webs.
we do need to fight this thing.
I mean,
If he's not attacking us immediately, you don't have to.
Do you want the miners to be attacked by it?
I mean that they won't be attacked if we like
Like,
get
we
her a
straight up
house in the
murdered its
woods.
babies and she's not fighting us. I don't think she would just jump random people.
Look, do you really think it'd play nice with the miners?
It's playing nice with us.
If we can find a way to talk to it.
I don't think that's playing nice. I think that's measuring us.
Or it's biding its time for reinforcements to arrive.
Clicks at you again, somewhat aggressively, before jerking its head further into this mine and goes in deeper itself.
I think it wants us to follow it.
Oh boy.
Oh, I really feel like licking my wounds right now.
Just going in. I suppose we're just going to trust it blindly.
I mean, I assume we take the time to short rest and heal first.
It did not give you time to short rest. It interrupted you before
Oh,
you even
then never
got a
mind.
moment's break.
So how long is a short rest?
It's a minute, and we don't have time to do it.
Damn
it has not given you guys a minute. The moment the fighting died down, basically it came out to look and see what happened.
Well,
as you enter, let me just slide into the GM layer.
Shove Cass into the locker here. Are you safe?
See that there
that's
are
many
a
spiders.
great many spiders. Most of them appear to be on the walls or in various nooks and crevices where they are rebuilding their webs. It gestures over here at a door that appears to be closed on its hinge, but those hinges have been broken. It points angrily at it and then points at you guys and makes like hand bitey motions, like just clamps pinchy fingers at you.
I'm gonna do I like know how many did the beholder thing have a realistic amount of tentacles to like put up on 2 hands? Like could I like flash the
It was
number
it was
of
like an undulous number of
Okay.
tentacles.
I will make a like I will make a shape like a ball and then make like the snappy motions and crook an eyebrow.
Yep. It hisses and chitters, and then every spider here in here chitters, and you know, like the sound a rainmaker makes, the ones that's
Yeah.
like the tube full of peas and
Oh.
beans, and you turn it over.
I love those.
This whole section just makes that noise, and she slowly nods, and then she makes a thumb across the neck gesture, but her expression is inquisitive.
Nod.
Yeah.
Kira will make like
Thumbs up.
both hands in a circle like a meatball, put it on the ground, squish.
It chitters and clicks its teeth together. And seems to be considering you for now. What do you do?
They go in the door.
God, I wish I'd
Yeah, I
taken
think
some
heading
time
towards
to
the door
actually
too.
learn some languages.
point to us, point to the door.
Does the
It
door
points at
say?
it points at
a-
the hinges, and then we'll move over here.
Does the door say anything on it?
It might do, but you can't tell from where you are.
Mm-hmm.
How about from where I am?
Yep. Okay. So up close, you can see that there is a sign in common, or more correctly, indented in the wood as though it's been chiseled in common. It says, "Warning: Quicksilver trained miners only."
Oh no.
That is certainly an
That shit's
interesting layer of
dangerous.
the mind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh look, Tahru might actually know
It has
something.
gone.
Quicksilver.
It has gone coal, copper, tin, mercury.
That's really
Okay.
fucking toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like, yeah, the hinges of this door have been like ripped clean away, and it's very damaged. The lock on it itself is still very sturdy, but it's the good lock is no good if the door itself has been shattered and damaged.
Didn't we have a bag of nails? Just
Oh yeah, we had those. We had some magic nails, didn't we? Where are they?
You might have magic nails.
I don't think the door is our problem right now. It's dealing with the spiders here still. That Mercury's the next level thing. We should focus on the problem of this level first before that level.
And again, it doesn't seem to be a active problem right now. We're communicating.
Yeah.
Here we go. Metal
hisses.
spikes.
Yeah, it hisses,
Yeah.
chitters, and clicks at you, watching as you move up to the door.
I will put a couple of the metal spikes through the hinge holes.
Tilts her head and is going to, unless stopped, attempt to push past Tahru and test the door.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Cool. All right.
I'm not gonna get in the way.
She's
just
a little
caught the-
she's
I
a
just
little
caught
bit
the-
she's certainly a little bit rude about it.
I just caught the
but-
mouse over text.
Yeah, that's her name.
Yeah.
I love it.
And is going to give the door a hard tug. Now, are those metal spikes magic, or are they just huge fucking spikes?
Let me check. I think they were just like Titanic spikes. Yeah, they're solid iron spikes, it says.
Okay. Would you like to give me some kind of test then for how well secured this is? Because she's going to give it a hard wrench.
Sure.
We'll set her the DC for it.
Let me make sure there's nothing I can do to make this more likely here.
Tahru works in construction, but I.
That is true, actually. Yeah, you and Menëlaos both have been doing this. If you want to be the ones to jam the spikes in, a 22, and
Probably,
Menëlaos
yeah.
can roll to give you a potential +2.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Or
What
-2
would we
if he
do,
fucks
athletics?
I'm gonna
it up. No, you've
fuck
just
up.
done an int. I thought that's what that int was for.
Oh, you just.
No, that was a
Oh,
while
it's
ago.
in the int. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was an int from a while ago, but I can, if you don't mind.
Well, what was that int for then?
I just knowing what Quicksilver is, really, I think.
Oh, yeah, you recognize that as mercury. Wizards use it for their wizard shit sometimes. There
Okay,
are
yeah, I can give a
mercury
fresh one
pools.
then.
Yeah, there are certainly
What
pools of
about a
quicksilver out in the
dungeoneering
desert.
test?
Yeah, dungeoneering would work.
That's
Well,
one better.
assist.
If you wanna
Wait, you got a
pile
better
in.
one, Menëlaos?
I got a +7.
Yeah, I got a +5.
So do I. So, yeah, I guess Kirill just rolling everyone assist me.
I will assist Kierwyn because
Okay, I'll
that's
assist
incredibly
you.
toxic.
I'll have Cass
Wait, shouldn't you all
assist
assist?
I will
Menëlaos?
actually
Never
hinder
mind.
you by mentioning how toxic it is.
Good, excellent. We get one net
Done a
assist.
terrible job.
Hold on, I haven't rolled the actual dungeoneering test yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
those are
King
just the
Cassis.
assists.
Yeah, those casters. All right.
Okay.
Now,
All right, so we have 2
Assists.
assists.
This is
Good.
excellent. This is fucking excellent.
Am I right?
I'm going to spend an action point to try and do that again.
Oh my god. Okay.
You guys can't nail a door shut. This is
Okay,
pathetic.
4, 5, 6, 7,
It's like
18.
real life.
18. God, we're not so great.
All
Haha,
right,
but we're
luckily
better than
I
her.
roll terribly, and she does not wrench the door off its hinges again. She hisses, chitters, and clicks, and seeming satisfied for now before backing up a number of paces to watch all of you cautiously.
If need be, I can secure the door further.
I think she's satisfied for now. Why don't we pull back and grab someone who can speak to this woman properly?
That'd be a good call.
Could Pia speak Primordial?
So
Was that the language she was translating?
I have a question here, Scow, right?
She probably knows Primordial. She was doing Primordial Earth specifically when she was writing it, but Pia could.
Yeah.
So I have a question here.
Shoot.
Since this is like the heart of their lair and everything, is there like cocoons of what they've been eating and everything, and they're like human-shaped ones or anything?
You can see that there's like a whole belay skeleton in a corner, but otherwise no human ones. They've probably been here for a while.
Okay.
Indeed. Give me a nature check.
All right.
Castle will assist.
29.
All right, with a 29, you can see that although Chick seems like quite healthy herself, whatever she is, a number of these large spiders, like at least two of them, look kind of emaciated. They're a little bit low on eating. They haven't moved as much in their spaces. They're half hibernating, perhaps.
Okay.
It is entirely possible that they are quite hungry, but she has not attacked you yet.
So come back with some food too. Then we make it brighter, friend.
I don't think we do.
It's a possibility that food would improve some kind of monstrous diplomacy, but you definitely need to have someone who can speak Primordial with her if that's the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't rule it out. You realize that they are hungry, and these appear to be intelligent, like hunter feeders, and she is speaking a consistent language.
Well, one of them intelligent at least.
True. None of the other spiders have jumped you, and they look quite hungry.
Oh yeah, they are at least intelligent enough to listen to her.
Right. Do you want to just grab Pia's token and just drag her in here so we don't have to like go back and stuff? Because I'm pretty sure we're just gonna come immediately back down here.
Sure. Do you make any other preparations beside that?
I will try and grab some
Yeah,
food.
get some like rare meat if we have any.
You guys have recently recovered like a buck ton of rations, so probably not much rare meat, but certainly like packaged food.
While we're up there, I don't think it's a smart idea for actually making a deal with the spiders. I think we should just get rid of them.
We can stick them in the woods like we stick everything else.
Just send them to the woods.
Because that has worked out so well.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the voice of reason here and say we shouldn't do that. I think we should just get rid of them before they become a problem.
I think she's kind of cute. She's a little creepy, but
I'll kill the rest. Keep her.
Well, she seems to be keeping the other spiders in line, so
yeah.
if we make friends with her, she'll keep them in check, and then we have Spider Friend.
I don't think we will. I think it's just going to be a hindrance to the whole entire town.
Like she can protect the level from those more of those nasty bullets popping up.
Right, until there's an accident when one of the spiders just decides, that miner looks tasty, and I'm very hungry.
I don't know. She seems a bit more civil than that. The spiders, I don't know about.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. The spiders.
Can I make like a history check? Would I know if there's anywhere in this setting where people like domesticate spiders.
What are instances for domesticating spiders in meat space in the real world?
I don't know about the real world, but Faerun for the like
Yeah, I mean,
D&D
Drow
setting
are all about that
has
shit.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Drow, and also there's a entire family in Waterdeep devoted to uh, training monsters to keep as like guard dogs, and one of their like biggest ones is jumping spiders,
Hmm.
like wolf-sized jumping spiders.
Then yeah, I suppose there's a
Oh,
case for it. I imagine that if not some kind of silk farm in the jungle being done by like spiders as opposed to plant or worm is a possibility. And but give me a history. Maybe you know of someone who has infamously done so more often. With a 20, you know you've heard of that kind of thing, but you can't think of a specific example.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's
I used to hear stories about people keeping like spiders around to
Oh wait,
guard.
no, you would know of an instance because you're a fucking assassin. You know people who do it for milking spiders for venom.
Oh yeah. Specifically, I know people keep large spiders like this around to milk for their venom, but I've also heard stories of people training them to guard like storehouses where animals would get into.
I still do not believe it to be a wise plan of action.
Well, why don't we get Pia down here and she can talk to this creature for us and we can go from there. If she's not able to be reasoned with, then we do as you say, and if she can be, then we don't need to fight. And if we go and come back, we'll also have the chance for a rest.
I mean that's what we're doing. I'm saying it's like
Yeah, we
I'm
went. This
obviously
is
not
when we're
saying
up.
let's
Yeah.
I'm obviously not saying let's kill the spider when I'm like 50 feet away from her.
I mean,
Yeah. This is once we're already up.
oh, okay.
So yeah, you guys can take a get your quote unquote minute short rest in. Uh, uh go fetch Pierre the Brute. That's so I'll put a health
How
bar
long
on her in
does
case this goes terribly.
how long does temporary HP last? If I don't take a short rest, does it just continue on through it?
Yes.
I think in 4E it only lasts per short rest, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
So
In
if I don't take
5E
a
it
short
lasts
rest, I
for
can just
long.
so if I don't take a short rest, I can just have that temporary HP I still got.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, cool. Because I don't need a short rest, so I'm gonna
You
keep
just
that temp
didn't use any
HP.
powers.
I didn't. I only used at wills.
That's what I did when Gene Bean had the
Mm-hmm.
that the temp HP buff. Is I just kept it on and didn't short rest.
Yep. Yeah, temporary hit
Nice,
points
but I always
expire
get-
on short or extended rests.
Well, luckily I always get a fresh one with my
Nice.
If I spend a healing surge, I get temp HP, and I think that carries over.
I spent 2 surges and now I have the funny number HP.
Nice.
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 Alright. So yeah, you can go and fetch Pierre. Who will sound curious about this matter. But hey, Winterfey, speaking primordial with
Winter Spoder.
cold spoodles, she's interested enough to follow along out of curiosity's sake. Sure, but if if I solve this problem for you, you owe me one, I suppose. How
Huh.
you expend that owance, I don't know yet, but we'll see.
Right. So, can you ask her her name? We know it as, and I will imitate click click long click.
I feel like you don't have the appendages necessary to pronounce that right. but it sounds like you've just done the phonetic for rustle, rustle, like the sound someone would make in leaves or something.
Right. I figured there'd be some form of translation between that and something we'd know more closely
Sure.
Could
when
we
you ask her
spit?
it.
All right. And when she joins you all down there, she actually pulls out one of her spiked gauntlets and puts it on her hand so that she has something metallic to like click tap her fingers off of to enunciate vocalizations.
Hmm.
And she'll go, her name is, looks like Rustling in the Cold, I suppose, is the closest association.
Ah,
That makes
yes,
sense
Russell Cold, of
given the
course.
area.
All right, what do you want me to ask her? Or tell her? Or what? What are your demands or requests?
Right. We'd like to make this level safe to gain minerals from. And we'd like to see if there's a way to make it so that our miners don't get attacked by her spiders.
and if we can set up some
Okay.
kind of way for them to get food.
So you're offering food if they don't bite the miners?
Yeah,
Yes.
basically.
Okay. She mutters a few sentences. It's clear that her dialect, like pronunciation, is not the same as what she's used to, but also she's probably not used to having a conversation with anyone in the first place. Go. Click, hiss, and otherwise phonetic out a conversation. I'm obviously not going to click with myself for like 5-10 minutes, but it becomes
Right.
quite a drawn out discussion after a
Yeah.
point, and she'll pause occasionally to explain to you that, yeah, occasionally monsters will peek up from the deeps. Sometimes they are undead, and sometimes they are not. Usually the door keeps them out because the door has runes inside it. Runes that stop the door from, opening, and runes that stop things from pushing through unless they open the door.
The like beholder thing was just too big for it, or knew how to open the door.
Russell says that the many mouths broke it. And she doesn't know how or why.
Ah,
Other things I've definitely tried in the past, but this one succeeded for whatever reason.
ah,
Right, but getting back on main course.
Right. What kind of food? They prefer warm. They prefer alive, but also they don't seem picky. She is distressed about the loss of so many young, but apparently they were. She pauses and clicks back and forth with her again. I don't know of a good word for it. Sort of like liability.
Unstable.
Shakes her head. No. A mouth to feed.
Ah,
ah.
right. We reduced the herd.
They, I guess, needed a cull, but she wasn't willing to do it. And she'll click
Yeah.
and hiss and slide her claws across each other, and we'll get a response. Yeah, that's a close enough approximation.
Well, this mine isn't going to do her any favors if she wants to grow her little spider coven here. However, there is this influx of demons in the forest, and
Oh
there's
my god,
plenty
we are
of game
not
in
putting.
there.
This is a bad idea.
what's the Simpsons thing? Is we release the spiders to eat the demons.
We cannot. We
Jesus.
cannot just let loose everything into that forest. We have to have people to whack down the trees.
I
Peter's
mean,
going to put a finger up. Please don't add more creatures to this. They aren't Fae.
Exactly.
Yeah,
CP
yeah.
understands that we can't just dump everything into the forest. The first time was fine because
It's
it was an
fair.
accident. This isn't an accident, though.
I mean,
Was it? What
that's
the
much less
really?
fine than this would be, but fair, I suppose.
Sure, yeah, they'd probably settle in, but then they'd do things like eat the squirrels or get in fights with the squirrels. Probably there aren't enough of them. They'd just get wiped out anyway, and I don't know.
I mean,
Have we found anywhere around here with giant insects we could
No.
bring
there's
down?
the swamp. No one needs anything from the swamp, right? There's nothing
We need to
valuable
get
there.
people through the swamp for roads and
Well,
getting things
sure,
into the
but
village.
if they aren't attacking people, then that's fine. As long as they stay clear of the roads, they're welcome to all the swamp critters. There's plenty of big insects in there.
Have you ever heard of just introducing a foreign animal into a natural ecosystem? It doesn't turn out well.
Yeah, I think unironic. I don't like saying this, but I think killing them might be the only way to not have issues with our people in the future. They might obey her now, but they're gonna grow. They're gonna multiply, and she's not gonna be able to babysit all of them.
He quirks a brow at you guys and is gonna click a few times more with rustles in the cold a few times. And
I mean,
she'll
there's
shrug.
nothing to say that they have to stay within the area of Torchlight. They can just move.
Continue spreading.
It's
poison.
true. If they go away, then they're not a problem.
That
Pia
is
shrugs.
the more amenable thing if we can get them to leave the Torchlight area altogether.
You want to emigrate the spiders?
Plenty of them to eat then.
It might be a better
Mm.
source of
Send them to the
sustenance
jungle.
for them.
It's not all that far away.
Yes, you did say that you had rumors of similar things being domesticated in the jungles, correct, Saoirse?
I hadn't heard specifically where, but that sounds like as good a place as any.
Actually, beforehand, ask her if this has always been her home or if this is a more recent thing and that she was born somewhere else, like in a jungle of some kind, or...
Oh, I actually just asked where they came from or how long they've been here. She was born down here with the spiders and always has been. All she remembers.
Damn.
How have they been
Where?
feeding themselves then? Almost
Yeah,
nothing's
where did
alive.
they used to get food?
They ate a bull. I'll just point out the skeleton I saw earlier.
Oh yeah, but that
Sure.
Not
can't have been
sometimes
all they've eaten.
creatures come up from below that aren't undead, apparently, and they eat those.
Ah,
Mm.
And
It's-
Oh
has been
god,
doing
they've
that
been
for
doing
a
us a
long time.
favor.
It's clearly not enough to feed the whole population, though. And if we keep pushing in, we'll wipe out whatever's down there. So this is going to be untenable for them no matter what then.
Correct. I'd say if we can strike a deal to get them to the jungle and whatever reservation, I suppose would be the best word.
at the very least
It
we
wouldn't
can.
be a reservation. We'd just be setting them loose out there where they can prosper on their own.
Yeah.
I think they'd have a better chance at a preservation site than they would just being sent off into the jungle.
We could go and ask a druid circle, I suppose. Out of character. Fucking Bob would love this shit. Oh boy.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's why I'm trying to get, so we're not sending it to Bob. Let's send it to the jungle.
No, let's
Yeah, please. Remember, the events of Torchlight have already occurred.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
Alright, so we need a different druid circle.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you're saying they've already occurred, so that means that if we do send them that way, Bob could get them.
Since the adventures of Torchlight have already gone and happened, and this is still quite early in the Torchlight story, so to speak, whatever you resolve to come up with, it can't possibly cross paths with Bob because it hasn't already crossed paths with Bob.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because shit takes place after this.
Well, I mean, it could take them time to immigrate, but yeah, I'm good with
Yeah.
that. I don't want to give Hedra a coven of spiders to get venom and stuff from.
Oh man, I think that'd be cool.
Pretty cool. Get it, icy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, it's possible that you could have sent them to a grove. They just did not end up the executioners because none of you fucking guys know that exists yet. Remember, it's closed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
good
yeah,
point.
I guess we'll just ask, since this cave clearly isn't able to support their needs now, and it's only going to get worse in the future, would they be willing to go to like a druid circle or out to the jungles instead? We can get them safe passage where it is, to land more able to support them.
All right. Would you like to give Pierre any assistance in diplomatizing this?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Kiri
Sure.
assists.
Would that be like more of a nature check to do
Yep.
the assistance for that, or?
Nature or diplomacy?
I will assist with diplomacy. I got a +12 on that shit. Watch me roll a 1.
All right, I'll roll a nature to help her.
Oh, it's close enough. It was a 5.
Say, Scout, as a seeker, would I know of some nearby druid circles, or would I have to make a roll for that type of thing?
You'd have to make a roll, but more correctly, you'd probably know that there is a method for contacting Druid that's done by animal messengers.
Okay,
Which I do have that spell.
which is good
Okay,
because
so yeah, you
I
could
don't have
get in
spells.
you could get in contact with them, and that would work. Oh my god, Pierre!
Oh my
use your
god,
action
yeah.
point.
Yeah, use that action point.
All right, 14 plus 8, 22.
It's not the worst.
All right, what's your will, baby? Just barely beats out. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, Pia, actually, I don't know if I've shown you, but although a level 3, she was a leader class in an elite, so she has an action point.
Yay.
She needed that.
Yep.
Whoop, yeah.
Yeah, she's got pretty cool powers, frankly.
Yeah. Regain 5 hit points.
She is a real useful leader, especially in lobby cases where 5 hit points is actually pretty fucking considerable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not much at this point, but back in her day.
No, goodness, no. Back in her day, yeah. I don't know, if there's ever cause for it, she'll probably level up in some way.
Back in my level, 5
Back
HP.
at my level.
5 HP was a long ways.
Yeah. Honestly, I need to go over all of the NPCs and give them their upgrades. Poor Porbs, I mean, she's been working quite hard and should also be level 8 at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, she's just adorable. So how could I not?
Yeah.
Globadaba.
Good Bob. All right, yeah, it beats out her will. After a lot of consideration, and even you guys, without having the language barrier, could baseline insight. The idea of leaving this cave makes her incredibly uncomfortable. It's all she's ever known. She does
Yeah.
agree that her children do not thrive anymore. According to Pierre, most of the things that come up from below or try to come up from below are dead. Their flesh is worth nothing, and they're not sustenance.
Yeah.
It used to be that more things that were living would come up, and that does not happen too often now.
Let's also point out the fact that the things that are living are very capable of killing her right now.
Yeah, she accepts that you guys obviously culled a sizable group of her people, which has proven your, ability to hold up in a fight. Although she is confident that she is strong, she's not that confident. You
I
guys
think
have magic and stuff.
Menëlaos was more saying that shit like the Beholder is starting to come up too, which is
Yeah.
not
Like
bueno.
if more things like that
Yeah.
come up, more of her people might start dying.
Yeah, she gestures at holes in all of the walls. Like when the Beholder came, they all just hid. The Beholder punched its way through. Possibly killed a few of her children on the way out.
Yeah. So yeah, time to pack up.
Yeah, all right. They seem lost on how to go about this. Presumably, I'm going to move them straight the fuck away. You don't have anyone to work the tin anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're not moving straight. We still have to get a message out to the druid circle and everything, get
Yeah.
that all set up as well for them.
yeah, we'll
Sure.
we'll
Alright.
tell her that we're gonna get someone to come and take them somewhere safe.
All right.
Need to.
Rustling in the Corridor finds this amenable, and then she will begin passing out some of the rations you brought down to her various kin.
Yeah.
For the reaching of the druid circle, would it be best sending one of her children to better give them an idea of what they're dealing with?
Would
I
they
don't think we
know
should
how
do
to
that, no.
Yeah, would they know how to survive in the in the outer.
Wait, are you saying we
wilds.
should use one of the spiders as the animal messenger?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I don't think we should do that. I think we should
Yeah.
use one of the regular animals like up above, rather than just send out one of these.
Yeah, that is a
Big
better
ol'
idea.
spiders.
Although, it is really clever to use one of these guys, but yeah,
It
probably
is,
not the
but
best idea.
I don't
I
think
recommend.
Siorse
I
should
like
be.
not even for safety's sake. I recommend a bird because they can go fast.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
Yeah,
I,
they
far.
I know.
And
Birds
this
can
is
fly.
a spider with legs.
Yeah.
It's a big spider. I don't know if you noticed, but that spider takes up a 5x5 square.
It's a long walk.
I don't know about you, Amxal, but most spiders take up that space. Because I will not enter that fucking space with them.
Right. But this is sure like a dog-sized spider, I'm pretty sure, right?
Let's see here. Yeah, they're medium-sized creatures. So bigger than a dog.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wolf,
That's fine. I can get Raven Friend.
Right. You can summon a raven. It'll go do.
Is there any shinies and stuff to be gleamed down here?
Pierre
Like-
will quirk a brow and then.
I'm not
turn.
asking her to say like that. I'm
Oh no!
asking,
If you
like,
just want to look around.
yeah, like around, like here, like through the stuff that we came through. Like, is there any like loot to grab here?
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception test.
Okay.
Also, speaking
Let's
Can I
just-
assist?
35 then.
Yeah. And sorry. Yeah.
Whoops,
Speaking of what,
sorry.
sorry, God.
Speaking of, can I attempt to harvest / synthesize some poison from those 4 dead ones that we killed?
Maybe wait.
Here, you can just milk her for it.
I got no
Roll
Can you
for it on
milk
the
me?
Something
Right, there
tells
you go.
me that would like significantly alter the deal.
The deal has changed.
It's
Freya, I
like,
do not
The
alter
deal
it
has
further.
changed. Freya
the
did not
way
alter it
I'm
further.
by the way, can I have some of that sweet nectar of the assassins?
Tell you what. Give me.
If I spoke primordial, maybe I'd like make an attempt at it, but
Yeah. What should we call it? Like thievery for like poison application or acquiring?
I'd say
that's what I
nature,
was going
probably.
to.
but-
Yeah. It feels like if you're getting like it off a corpse and everything, it's less theory and more just trying to get the venom out of the stacks. That seems like a nature thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's a fair point. Might have to
Which
lean
I'm
on
more
someone
than
else to
happy
help.
to either
Which-
do or
Yeah,
assist.
can I
mean-
get some assist?
I mean, you want to assist or do you want me, the person who's
I'll
fixing
assist
nature?
you,
Yeah.
Smart plan.
and then I can use like something later to do it. I will
Yeah,
assist.
go for it. Okay.
Oh, that was a
Oh,
good roll.
that was actually just a good fucking nature.
Okay, that's a better roll.
Yeah.
All right. So this is what the +4 then, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. It's only
alright,
25.
So, no, 3.
3, right.
When you go through them, yeah, this poison is recoverable. However, you can tell that it's like the potency probably won't last particularly long. If it's preserved and diluted, it won't be effective at all. It'll just make people sleepy without knocking them out. As it is, it will probably just lose its efficacy in about 48 hours.
Okay.
It's still a
Well,
very powerful
uh,
venom, but it's gonna
oh.
wear off in a couple days. You could
Use
recover
it quickly.
Yeah, with the
Would-
23, I'll let you recover 2 doses.
Sure. Would I know if there would be any way that I could recreate that fact or that effect with like one of my daily poisons?
Hard to say. Is there just? I'm sure there is a like a knockout poison in the 4E list of poisons.
Uh,
If that exists, you could synthesize
let
it. But this
me
version, as
check.
it appears in nature, is rare, potent, and on an NPC card. Most importantly, which means
Let
it
me
doesn't play
check.
by all of the rules.
Yep, that's a typical thing.
Yes,
Poisons
that
for
was
players
that
suck,
was
while
what I was
poisons
like.
for NPCs.
Goodness, the
Yeah.
unconsciousness was quite
Potent as fuck.
fantastic. Yeah, but either way, I can use it on our next outing.
Yes,
at
good
the
news for
very
you. We seem
least.
to run to these situations basically every day. The bad news is you only have like 2 doses.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Tis, can you give me an Arcana test, please?
Most certainly.
You're pretty sure that you could probably turn a diluted version of this poison or a preserved version of this poison into sleeping pills for people if they just happen to have a hard night's sleep.
That's going to get put away for a rainy day.
You can
Yeah.
make melatonin.
Yay!
Or roofies.
Yay!
Less
Yay.
yay?
Yeah, they're probably not potent enough to like do the roofie effect on someone. More the sleeping pill version, as in.
I just want opium.
I mean, yeah, you could just get opium. That's also easy. Laudanum's fucking sweet. Everyone
Yeah,
loves
just-
laudanum.
Just get
Dang,
opium
that's
or
better
laudanum.
than those sleeping pills. Just give me heroin.
There's a big old like laudanum problem here in the West. You know, it just happens.
Yeah, the chivalrics and the darkest dungeon zones. For some reason, laudanum's fucking massive around here. I don't know why, with all these like knights picking up cursed magic items to try and fight the evil darkness and gradually turning against them. Laudanum's just hugely popular amongst all the emo kids.
Yeah, it's sort of a
Huh.
problem here, you know.
Laudanum and absinthe.
There is, in fact, drow poison is similar to this, although it requires 2 fails before they go unconscious.
I did have a question. So, this creature, Drider and all that,
Yeah.
is this a naturally born Drider or is this a manufactured Drider? What? Because these creatures aren't Driders. What's going on here?
Good question. Give me another Arcana. Although if you try and get too close trying to inspect her, she'll like start hissing and clicking. Hard to say. According to how she described it to Pia, this was where she was born, big air quotes, but as
Yeah,
well, her perspective of what being born means is something,
this
or could be something
sounds
different.
like she was brought here
Yeah, she
like
could have been created and not know.
purposely.
Exactly, yeah. If there are like dangerous living magical creatures below it that's not an unreal expectation. But honestly, within 22, there's fucking literally no way to know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Can I ask our lovely interpreter? Does she have a concept of time?
No, I already asked her, but she just said it's just been a long time, unfortunately.
Hmm.
It's not like they have a sun or anything to make sort of cycles by.
This
Presumably,
is
they've been here as long as this layer's been abandoned. I don't
This
know how
is
long that was.
probably going to be an extremely rude question, so feel free not to ask this question if you feel it's not appropriate. How is she able to breed?
Well, she
Did
said her husband's been dead for some time.
she never said anything about her husband.
I could have sworn you told me you said like Pia said like that the Drider's husband's like been dead for like a long time.
No, I've never mentioned husband ever.
Because
I said they've been down here ever, and presumably it would have been before this layer, or sorry, after this layer was abandoned. But that's
Yeah.
her perspective is of a long time. But I've
Yeah,
not
but I'm
used the word
saying-
husband ever.
I was pretty sure you did earlier, but okay.
I do not remember this either.
I'm absolutely certain I never said anything about a husband. No.
Because my concern is it like either she just magically is able to self breed, or there is something else down here that she's not informing us of.
Well, it was a demon.
Kia will ask Russell in the Cold will shrug and spread hands and turn around and indicate that she has like an RV and an egg sack, and she just shrugs. Just eggs fall out, apparently.
Hmm. Now, would that be a nature or a history check or something like that to know if that's a normal thing for Driders to do?
I
You're
guess
asking
nature?
questions man was not meant to know the answers to.
That's not
Savin, you should know
natural.
this.
Usually, like spiders and their ilk are still inseminated by some fashion. They just don't naturally constantly produce living young.
Also, wouldn't
So no,
she
it's
produce more
something magical.
driders and not spiders?
That's
Correct,
one of my
yeah.
questions as well. Like,
Yes,
what is
exactly.
going on
No,
here?
supposedly just eggs with spiders pop out, and that's it.
Is that a
Weird.
is that a property of the magic suffusing these mines, maybe?
Probably.
I can't
Probably.
tell without getting closer. She won't let me, so...
Yeah, she's not gonna let you. We killed off like a good portion of her young.
It's more like I don't imagine she's that keen on being poked and prodded regardless.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's been very well behaved around you, but I
Yeah.
feel like if you start trying to actually inspect her, she's going to get really annoyed real fast.
Yeah. So the loot.
But yeah, the answer is that just spiders fall out of her from time to time. That's the answer she gives you, at least.
Okay. Sorry, I will ponder on that. I won't take up too much time.
Definitely don't like the phrase "spiders fall out of her," but
Yeah.
Spiders
that's
just
more of
fall
a
out of her
personal preference
vagina.
than.
I'm not gonna focus on that. I'm just gonna go back and focus on whatever we find in this grave.
Yeah,
Get away
sorry,
from
what was
that.
that perception in the end for looking for loot?
Let's find out. Let me roll back up here. 33. It's 33 plus whatever the assist. So above
+2,
33.
-2, +2, +2. So it's +4 total. 37.
37.
Okay. You can see that beneath the Boule corpse is a solid gold collar inset with rubies. It looks like one of those ones on a hinge clasp that you would part like a bangle and then shut, but it's sized for a neck.
Or like the boulet neck.
Not for the Boule neck. It's just where it's like separated bones are suspended like some kind of strange web-laden art piece. Just hanging below it is a big golden collar with rubies.
Will a spider stop me if I go over there to grab it?
She will point at another of those ration packs if you go towards that thing.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll give her a ration pack to get that magic
Yeah.
collar.
All right. Let's see here.
I think that's more than a fair trade.
Okay. It is. Roll me a D2.
Okay. 1d2. It's a 2.
Okay. Need to go in the right place for this. It is a 2, is it?
Yes.
All right. When the this collar works as the guardian circlet.
The Guardian Circlet. Okay. What is the Guardian Circlet?
Oh, I guess it's a paired set. The other one is probably deeper in the cave when you're doing your inspections then. So, as opposed to circlets, I guess the Guardian's collars. use this power when the wearer of the attuned circlet is within 5 squares, and would be bloodied by an attack. You and the ally switch spaces. You take the damage instead.
So for now, it doesn't do the power. It's just the enhancement bonus.
No, they're both. They're there.
Oh, they're both here?
Yeah.
Deeper in this cave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, for instance, you found one under the boule, and then as you go back into this like corridor you just came from, you can find the other one. It's like in the wall or buried in the dirt. So yeah, 2 Guardian's collars. And you guys are level 8, so that is a +2.
Stick one on Sasha and one on one of the tanks.
Doesn't actually matter because the Guardian's collar is just. So we got 2 of the Guardian's collar or the Guardian's circlet.
That is it's just it says circlet. It's a collar.
It's the next slot anyway.
Yeah. For some reason, this item is called the Guardian's circlets. It is 2 items.
Okay. Sorry.
And they're called, despite being named a circlet, it is a neck slot item and referred to as a necklace. And it referred to as paired necklaces, even though it's an item.
I'm sure they're meant to be like torques, really.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. So, yeah, instead it's, you have 2 collars each.
Right. Sorry, I was just confused by it because there is just actually the Guardian's collar and the Guardian's circlet.
Is there actually a Guardian collar?
Yeah. Guardian's collar. It's a companion thing?
Oh, there is a Guardian's collar.
What?
Companion gains a +3 item bonus perception check.
Oh, it's for fucking, like,
slap
ranges
that
and
shit
shit.
on ass.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You see, I mean, you know what I mean? Like that's the weird
is your
confusion.
animal companion. He gets the Guardian's collar.
Have you seen Casa? Clearly, Kiri is Casa's animal companion.
I mean, yeah, that tracks. All right, I'll fucking call it. No, Tahru, do you have a next slot?
More importantly, who has enhancement bonuses to Fort Ref Will?
Well, that's what next slot items do.
I got no enhancement bonuses to those.
That's
let's see. Yeah, I'm looking. Hang on.
Tahru's already got an enhancement bonus of 2 to her Fort Ref Will.
How about you, Savin? Do you
Yeah,
have
I think
an
that's
enhancement
also
bonuses
next
to your Fort Ref
I
Will?
have a +1, so it'll be an upgrade for me, and then you can grab the other one, and then I can come save you.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works, right? If I get blade, then you teleport to me and you take the damage, and you can teleport to me and take the damage.
I mean, shit. If Kiri gets bloodied and for some reason you're like, I'll take that, you could swap in instead.
Yeah, because I do have just major escape powers. I can move like
you might. It might be worth it for you at some point.
Yeah.
Alternatively, slap it on fucking Siorsa or anyway, Tisrena.
That's true. Yeah, I guess technically you don't have to put it on an actual tank. You could just be so that 2 DPS characters have +2 enhancement bonuses to their defenses can swap with each other.
Oh no, I meant like put it on a tank and then put it on one of the ones who like could actually
wants to be
would want to teleport to a tank in a weird situation.
I would love to teleport to people that are getting died.
Oh god,
you
yes,
wouldn't
that's
teleport
actually
to
brilliant.
Yeah.
Slap that shit on Menëlaos, absolutely.
He wouldn't teleport to people. He would swap places with them so they would teleport away from him.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't
time.
teleport closer to people ever. That's not a good idea.
Oh,
It just puts your healer in danger.
Menëlaos in the tank spot.
Actually, wait, no, okay,
danger.
no, wait, you're right. We put it on Sasha. That way, if someone ever, like, if Kiri ever gets out of position, she can swap with Sasha, or Sasha can swap
I think,
with
like,
Kiri if she gets out of position.
I think being on Sasha's or at least one of them being on Sasha is probably the best spot because she is like usually away from anyone else. So whatever the scenario ends up being, it'll be if she swaps in, it'll be to save somebody and then she can get out easily. And if she swaps out, then it'll be because she's surrounded and the tank wants to be there.
Bear in mind, it's when the wearer is within 5.
Also, bear in mind, it's only when the other person will be bloodied by an attack.
Within 5 spaces or within 5 feet?
5 spaces.
Within 5 squares.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Within
5 squares is still a good amount, though.
Yeah, it's 25
feet.
It's great.
We're usually within 5. unless it's a big open battlefield. But
Yeah.
still,
Yeah, it's when you or the ally would be bloodied by the attack, you can switch places and take the damage instead.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
cancels outer bloodying and, makes you swap places. And yeah, regardless, it is a +2 to all of the defenses on Sasha, who
Yeah.
chronically has terrible
yeah,
defenses,
Sasha doesn't have any bonus to this.
and a +1 to Kiri's current defenses, when frankly she could use more because
Yeah, I will never be
Tahru
as
outstrips
stonks
her.
as I'll never be as stonk as Tahru, but I'm full of heals, so I'm content with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
at
have
least
a-
your will is better than mine.
I have a +1 to those things, but I also like my poison necklace.
Okay. So yeah, you
All
can.
right, sounds good.
She'll take a delicious, tasty ration and then wave the collar towards you. Go ahead.
And after we figured out all that, I will clasp it around my neck, make a nice little jingly thing around me now.
Yep. I'll make a quick magic item of it. Hand out. Just gonna do fucking circlets and then big air quotes on it because it's not circlets. It's never circlets. And that is a pretty good find. You do also find 10 chunks of unprocessed silver ore.
Ooh,
Nice.
that could be
Blacksmith
neat.
should be able to do some stuff with that.
Yep. These are golden colors. Just gotta host the image so that I can put it out.
Mm-hmm. If I'm being honest, I find it very odd that the mine goes down to mercury, or rather quicksilver next, rather than something of, say, iron or...
I'm deeply curious to see what a mercury mine looks like.
Okay, quick question. When have we come across something that wasn't weird the last few months?
Last few weeks, really.
Might I suggest before we even consider approaching further down that we maybe do a little bit of a
Preparation, getting mass and the
preparation
like,
research?
so that we
Yes.
don't breathe in the quicksilver.
Yes, I do have limited quantities for my studies, and even I have to take proper procedure for something like that.
Yes, I need to get outfits that actually cover my skin.
As
Get
do
things
I.
that actually cover me.
Yeah, might be a good
As
idea.
as nice as our thighs are, we do like to keep them attached.
Yes, yes, I
Just
do.
go paddle splashing in it. Look at it, it's so shiny. Mercury feels so fun to play with.
Wow,
right.
look, it's a liquid,
Bimbo power
but it's
activate.
also kind of wobbly.
You should try drinking that. How does it taste?
Like a mirror.
Touch it. Look, it feels great. Ooh, it's all cold and it's wobbly.
Yes. And I'll be fine for a few little bit before you die of quicksilver. Do we know it as mercury, or should we just say
You
it's
know it is
quicksilver?
both. Quicksilver is how it is referred to when it is used in alchemy or magic, and then mercury is just what they quicksilver. Mercury is what they call it when it's sat there.
Mercury is what you call it when I dip my knife in it.
I mean, it supposed work. I'd be worried for any time you might get
I don't think
controlled
it
by
holds
the
off of.
mind.
Yeah, I don't know that mercury would cling to a metal at all. It would almost certainly just fall off over any blade you tried to put it on.
Remind me never to let you into my lab. You are not allowed near any of my substances if you think
Every
that's how it
substance is
works.
dangerous, so you're like, well, if it's dangerous, it must be a poison. That's not how
Yeah.
you're supposed to use the things in this lab.
If it's dangerous, I can apply it to the blade and use it as a poison.
Or, I could just stick it in a jar and splash people with it. I've got that kind of poison, too.
That's not much better.
Did my
What
medical
are you
text
talking
say anything
about?
about
That's a
mercury?
lot better.
Yes, they do. Giant letters. Use proper equipment when dealing with it.
Yes, it does say
Yeah.
you're trained miners only there.
Gotta
Which
be
means we
careful
also
not
need to set
touch it.
out an alert for trained mercury miners. That's actually probably going to be a rather difficult one to get.
Where would that even be a...
Well, I'd imagine going towards the capital of this place and sending out a wanted list there would work.
Fun fact, in real life, mercury's mostly found in China, Spain, and California.
Yeah, because they have
It's
there's like a
It's
extracted
in
from
California. That
rocks
explains
by
so
there's
much.
eating
like a whole big theory that whose tomb is it? Like Quincy Hongdi's hidden tomb or whatever is all mercury. It has bunches
Yeah.
of mercury rivers and everything.
Yeah.
But no one can go in it because the Chinese government says, "Nah, you are not allowed to dig up this place."
Yeah, you can't go to Shihangti's fucking doom.
You cannot go into the first, well, not the first leader, but the one of the most famous leaders' tombs for it, or not even can't go into it. It's you can't excavate to find out if this is the tomb.
Volume and hydrogyrum.
It's a thing where archaeologists and historians are pretty sure that's the tomb location, but they can't actually be sure because the Chinese government won't let them
Yeah.
actually excavate
Look
to
for
find
it.
out. Also, the Chinese got emperors and everything else would drink mercury because they believed it granted
Yeah, it's a health
immortality.
tonic.
Oh
a health tonic.
China has not got dibs on fucking drinking mercury and thinking it's good for you.
That's
Anyway,
all the way over there.
yeah, your party probably needs to make some kind of mercury poisoning preparations.
Comes from
Yeah.
Cinnabar.
Yeah.
Fucking mercury, drink it as a health tonic. Are you fucking high? China.
Yes. Yeah, they always
sure
were.
are. They were
were.
high on a bunch of stuff.
Chug, 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 chug.
Something so
Uh,
pretty can't be bad, right?
Listen, the core
I'm feeling a little bit down from consuming all of this heroin. I should do mercury for that.
Yeah, listen, the core physician told me that this would strain out my feng shui. So
My humors need to be rebalanced, thank you.
yes, exactly.
Surely nothing wrong can come from drinking literal liquid silver.
I've got too much phlegma. All right.
Like my balls.
Oh,
All
God.
right.
There's too
All
much
right.
yellow bile.
Exactly. Too much yellow bile.
Oh my god. Okay. Eventually, your Rustles in the Cold will resume keeping an eye on the door, most likely, before monsters creep up, and you can send off an animal messenger to the closest druid circle. I don't know which circle that would be. The closest one might actually be in the jungles just by distance basis.
Okay.
I'd check my shiv's map at some point. No, regardless, you send an animal messenger off just with directions for the closest druid circle to go and pick up some orphaned spider monsters.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if it's in the jungle. I thought there'd be at least a couple more in chivalrics that'd be closer.
It wouldn't be much. Torchlight's right near the southeast of the continent. It's closer to the jungle wall than it is to another capital-sized city.
Am I confused on where the jungle is? I thought it was way to the north and east.
Yeah. grab the map for you guys.
Like we've never seen like a big old world map for it. All I know is like the
Well,
jungles.
as the crow flies, the mountain range is really close to you guys.
Right, I just thought like it was like the jungle is south of the northern continent, and then there's like another continent in between it and the chivalrics. I thought like they shared like not very much of a border, but like they were like you'd have to like go diagonally up to it or something like that.
So here in Darkest Dungeons, there you can see Torchlight on the map. The Forest Nighthold and the the Forest Nighthold is 144 miles, and the Jungle Mountain border is 100 miles away.
Right. Okay, I see what now. I just thought there was like another continent in the way for some reason. I don't know why.
Nope. The world map of Saoirse is just a 4-point star. It's let's see if I can't draw it for you. Loads and loads of islands. Islands chains everywhere. There's the chivalrics with the little islands off to the side. And then down here is the Great Big Desert, and that's about it. It's like the shape of the whole continent.
Ah, I see.
And it's mountain borders, basically every side there. And then you've got the deadly trees here for the north.
It weirdly reminds me of like a Civilization game that has like just section off zones by mountains and all that. You know what I mean?
Someone just turned on Pangea, basically.
Yeah, someone turned on Pangea. Everyone had like their civ starts and like they have the mountains that like allow it. So there's only I have snapping on for some reason. Like there's like a tiny spot through the mountains that they can funnel an army or something like that.
Yeah, you can get some artillery on one side, and otherwise it's just a fucking murder hole. Don't worry, eventually you get drop troops.
Yeah, you just get X comps and then drop them on the enemy like capital and take it all and win.
Or you do like I do, and figure out how to create helicopters before you even know what sailing is.
Yeah.
I figured out how to build helicopters before I knew what plastics were. I was very good at Civ.
Yeah. Or then you choose diplomatic victory because someone forgot to turn that off and just you banked a bunch of gold and can just get it at the last minute.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. It is technically where Torchlight is 100-ish miles to the jungle versus 140 to the Forest Nighthold.
Okay.
Bloop.
Well, in that case, since we're done with the mine, I'm gonna go back to the breeding house.
Yeah, you're gonna go back to the fuckhole for fucking.
Yep.
Woohoo.
You walk in and you can see that while Grimgaru's like lifting heavy things, the pregnant wives are doing gentle aerobics.
I missed the yoga time.
Yep, yeah. She's just lifting while they do like very gentle aerobics because she felt bad sitting there while they all did stretches. She's like, well, I guess I should just be exercising, otherwise I just look like a fucking pig.
I joined in on the exercising, but I figured I've already gotten a good amount of exercise for the day.
You've taken a bit of a shit kicking and been poisoned.
I haven't taken a shit kicking at all. I've just been moving around.
Got bit like a couple times, didn't you?
No.
Oh.
Oh, she still had all her temp HP.
I thought she got 5 back from an effect, but had gotten bitten at some point.
No. I haven't
enough.
been once.
I got bit at some point.
Oh yeah, you got bit a shit ton. And yeah,
Can
you're like just really sleepy today now. You just
Jesus.
I got bit a few times, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're exhausted. For some
Saturday.
reason that sleep was really getting to you, Tahru.
Passa never went unconscious, but he got the shit bit out of him.
Oh yeah, that guy is full of poison.
Yeah, Kier's just
Hi,
It's
gonna
a
she's
big
good.
struggle
pick him up.
snuggle with Menëlaos tonight.
Kier's gonna pick
I like
Cass
how
up,
you phrase that.
Bridal carry his ass to bed.
Yeah.
He is used to getting nibbled quite a bit, so he's fine.
This is entirely
Sleepy
fine.
Cass noises. It just sleeps ass up.
No, I'm sleepy. Fuck. Why'd you do this?
Sorry, I'm tired as well.
Fine, we're ending like
we'll wrap
here in a
it up
moment.
in a soon. Yeah. Let's see here. Is there anything that you guys would like to try and do in the day? Obviously, this in-game happened incredibly early in the day, even when you had to, spend like half an hour running out and going down to fetch Pierre and then another half hour back and all the way down. Like, it's still probably only the afternoon for you guys. You got a lot done in the day, and there's still most of a day left to go.
How long does it take to get out to like the fort there? Is it like only like an hour or so?
If even that, you guys built a road. It's like half an hour.
Could I do any research there on more of these gems and scrolls that we've been finding?
Possibly they might have some. Yeah, you can give it a go. I think just an intelligence test, really.
Damn.
If the knowledge is there, it needs filtering in some fashion. That's not a matter of Arcana or history. It's just trying to find a thing with your brainium.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, libraries are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, if it was a wisdom thing for finding, that'd be great, but it's not. All right. No.
Ooh.
No. When you turn up to try and do some investigation, it looks like one of... Not even one of, like, probably half of the Dragon's Harem have finished one of those cauldrons of lube.
They broke into my stash again.
Well, dang
Should
it.
probably
When I
not
say
leave
fish, as in they
stacks.
finished making it.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
They're like, hey, come check out the lube. We got this one oiled up. It's a real nice smell this time as well. You join them in fucking a dragon.
What?
Well, I mean, if you put it that way. I'm not gonna say no to fucking a dragon, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. Just gonna lay there and enjoy being covered in lube and laid into. Kiri's ears perk up somewhere and she can sense dragon fucking. She's like, ah,
Curses.
curses.
I would actually like to join Sasha going to the fort, but I would actually like to go to the library and actually focus on doing my research.
Well, it depends. Do you also roll a 1, you try, and then I guess I'll join in the fucking...
Well, that's true. So first order of business is I would like to research for like proper dealing with being exposed to high levels of quicksilver. Because obviously I have some in my lab, but it's small quantities, and I have
Yeah,
like
obviously.
gloves and everything.
I guess Arcana then. There's almost certainly some, like, guidelines to the collection of etc. Quicksilver, because it's a very valuable spellcasting resource. Yeah, full body covering is recommended. Covering yourself in some kind of oil is good. Technically, mercury in its base form, like, isn't dangerous unless it does things like get in cuts or gets ingested. Like, you can pool mercury onto your hand quite safely. You just don't want it getting into any injuries or wounds or, like, abrasions and scratches.
That's
Of
not
course,
gonna happen
because
with
the
us.
fact that you guys get into fights, the odds of getting mercury in a wound are quite high. So you're more off. You're better off looking for some kind of antivenom or something to protect you from the poisoning effect rather than the mercury itself.
Okay, okay. And would I be able to research that in that check, or would you require a further one?
It's probably a simple enough like a guideline on mercury wherein you're going through these statistics of it. Like, okay, so mercury, holding it actually not bad. It's just that people tend to get them in scratches and cuts or ingest it like a fucking idiot, and then it kills them.
Doesn't kill you, it just destroys your brain.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Then you get the quicksilver madness.
Yes.
Uh,
Also, it's the vapors. You inhale it mostly. But they
That's-
wouldn't know that. They're fucking medieval peasants.
That's dimethylmercury.
Mercury, as you have it in ponds and pools and stuff, doesn't like give off vaporous.
Thank fuck.
And I say like the mercury that you just get in stuff today in real modern life, you can get your hands on mercury and be fine.
Yeah.
Just wash your
I
hands
should
real
get my
good.
hands on some mercury.
Yeah. And also, when you wash your hands, don't wash them into like the water system because mercury is heavy, and it's very illegal to put mercury in the water.
that is something I will obviously be aware of. So I won't be bringing Magma Friend. I will actually use my other spell for when we go into that layer.
Yep. Yeah, fire is obviously on the don't do that list if you can avoid it.
My other thing is I would like to research all about Driders, any sort of manipulation of Drid. I want to find out what the fuck that creature is, because that doesn't bode well. If something can just make more
Replicate.
of its like lesser self.
Sure. The answer to that you can uncover pretty quickly. That thing wasn't a Drider. It was Drider-like, but it was some kind of creation.
Hmm.
It was the magical equivalent of being Frankenstein, or built in a vat, or cloned, or something like that. Because
Okay.
there literally are Drider in the setting, and they look like the elven figure honest Buddha.
Yeah, that's fine. Just I've never met one, so you need to just
That
check
makes
with me.
sense. Yeah. When you have all of the things at your disposal, you're like, oh, she doesn't look like a Drider in any of these books. Someone must have made some kind of spider monster.
Hmm.
And again, that makes sense as well. It spoke Primordial, which is an elemental language, and fucking Driders speak Elven.
This is a real stretch sort of question. So, would I be able to be able to research the stability of a creation like that? Because messing parts together doesn't always create the most stable of bases. So,
Like, there's a reason that wizards are renowned for like that whole the crazy laboratory of parts and mad experiments. It's because it takes a lot of trial and error.
okay, okay. I think I'm just going to do my general research into
Mercury
my
antivenoms.
personal project.
Oh, your person. Sure. Been a while since I've had a test for you from that. Let's get an Arcana. All right, nice. You need some kind of structure to store this information by this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get some labor to sort that out.
Yep. Probably using very expensive materials.
That's fine.
But hey, it'll be really useful if you can get it finished.
And my
Oh.
last research thing is how to remove dragon stains out of carpet.
Effort.
Damn it.
Well, I use prestidigitation, obviously. Yeah, okay. So you'll need to do separate research into antivenoms, like tailored for fucking getting mercury poisoning.
Well, we could do that later. Yeah.
Yeah. There's only so much you can get done in a day. Let's see here. Yeah, Kiri, you can see about getting oilcloth clothing and stuff made for you. Let's see here. Who could tailor?
I mean,
Ooh,
the person who can tailor is Housewife
probably you.
Supreme here,
Yeah, that's a fair point.
and probably Theren too. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, yourself, Flaren. Also, the White Witch probably help you make protective stuff.
Sweet.
It probably cost, I don't know, like 40 gold to gear everybody up in oilcloth.
Sounds good.
And it'll take most of a day of stitching. And then you have to leave it in there to basically soak a oil outer layer. So obviously, although they're constructed in the day, you're gonna have to leave them in there to get permeated over the course of probably a day or two.
Sure. And hey, that's a whole day of getting to get to be Belinda's friend.
Yeah. Alrighty. Okay, that's basically everyone. The rest of you guys are basically poisoned and desperately need nap time.
Yeah. Nappy time.
Porps has done really well on figuring out her tattoos. Does anyone want to get some fun designs put on them? Obviously, you've seen Cass has gotten one of his butt cheeks done with the temporary one before, but she's trying to figure out other designs and requires a tapestry.
Sure, why
Ooh.
not?
A tapestry of flesh.
Well,
I think you're busy fucking, so it would probably be
Yeah.
either Menëlaos, Tahru. Issa is unfortunately already very well depicted.
Menëlaos and Tahru can get matching tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Decision.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very gay. All right, yeah, sure thing. Yeah, she'll practice tattoos on you guys. And let's see here. What kind do you get? Do you have a request that you make to her, or is she just going to wing it on you?
What can we get out of those tattoos again?
Out of the actual tattoos?
Yes.
Uh,
I remember them being magical.
yeah, she just wants to do actual tattoos, just like
Oh,
normal
actual
ones for art.
tattoos.
Yeah, she just wants to do them
Yeah.
for art's sake.
My brain does not function at 5 a.m.
Fair enough. All right, then she's just gonna do them at random.
I
Let's
say
see here.
Tam holy symbol, because priest of Tam,
That makes sense.
barbarian
That'd be
lady.
fucking excellent.
I
Thank
like
you.
You're welcome.
What would I ever do without you, Savin?
Suffer.
I don't know.
I mean, I do that already, but thanks, bro.
Suffer twice. Take that.
Are you just trying to get them to get matching tattoos as you've got?
Yeah, exactly. Same as Kiri also has the big sunburst on her crotch.
Exactly.
Just like you're gonna get a sunburst done over Cass's cornhole.
Yeah.
Oh god, that would hurt so fucking.
No, not
people
directly over the butthole.
people who have like the fucking physical fortitude to get a butthole tattoo. My hat goes off to them.
No, Kiri might suggest a tramp stamp, though. So, it can shine where the sun don't shine.
Yeah.
Isn't that everywhere now?
Yeah,
Oh.
but like, Tamist tattoos are just like, ivory sweeps as well, so she can put them anywhere on you guys.
Well, I can't get too creative because half the satyr is just fur. It's gonna have to go around the chest, maybe. His back?
All right,
Nah, straight the chest. Let's be a man here. Have a manly tattoo.
All right, sure. She'll do a spread of ivory from like between your pecs and down to your belly button.
Goddamn perfect.
What does Tahru
Good
want?
old titty tattoo.
Titty tats? Do you want like an
Yeah.
ivory chandelier?
Sure, why not?
Alrighty.
If she can pull those off, that's gonna be very impressive.
Yeah, totally. She's been spending like the better part of a month just like practicing just to this and magically gotten like literally has a magic effect that gives her expertise in what she figures out how to do with her skills.
Sure, I'm glad
Which
we got
helps.
Pobs.
She's such a good girl.
Porbs is a
She's
good
so
girl.
good. Until she inevitably betrays us. But it's gonna take a couple of years for that to happen.
No, she would never.
No, why would she ever do that?
Gee, I wonder why. Why would anyone do that?
If Pobbs betrays us, we have some significant problems.
Oh yeah,
TBH.
it's like, yeah, she's the herald of a lot worse betrayals to come if Pobbs is willing to show you.
Well, I mean, it depends on how well we treat her.
That is true. That is actually an effect. You've treated her pretty well. Although she might just decide to leave afterwards if she's uninvolved too much, I guess.
I mean, it does just say after which the loyalty effect ends, and the wearer acts based on how they were treated whilst loyal. So if we treat her well, then we'll be treated well in
Yeah.
turn once it's all done.
So what
Even
you're
if she turns
saying
out to be
is-
ridiculously evil.
So what you're saying
long as
is,
you-
once Kiri's done with her sewing for the day, it's time to go spend all the evening crawling all over Pobbs, giving her all kinds of head rubs and scritches.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Think
basically.
that she's this pup has been feeling a little bit antsy while you guys have been out adventuring. You can go and pamper Puppo.
Yeah, pamper the Pobbs.
Regale her with our heroic victories.
Yeah. She's mostly interested in learning all of your secrets.
Oh yeah, I'll tell her all about this weird new monster we've encountered.
And Mercury.
Yes. Yeah, Pobbs loves secrets. They're her favorite thing. All right. I think, though, that just about covers everything that you guys get up to. Or into, or all over, or under.
She do get in a lot of places, don't we?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you explore a new location?
Kind of.
Yes, because we've never been in that portion of the mines down there.
Boater
Yeah, it's true.
lair.
It is. Yeah, you've never seen the ice
Yeah.
spider lair. You knew it was there, but you never explored it.
Mm-hmm.
New magic item or treasure hoard?
Yeah.
Feat a solo or an extreme?
No.
Was
No,
she...
it was hard plus level 2, which is fine.
Okay.
Expand or improve Torchlight?
Yes.
Do we
sort of.
score the tin layer now or whenever we clear it? Or
You've
whenever
done all
we
the
get
work.
them moved out.
I guess it depends whether you want to score it right now or later. It
Might as
doesn't
well
make
score
a
it
huge
in
difference to
now.
me.
Nothing
Yeah,
else
sure.
Yeah, it'd
to-
be
All right.
fine now.
Yep. Learn something new, interesting about the Dark Family or Wish Granter.
Well, we've learned that dead things have been coming up more and more, and living things less and less
Yeah.
from their minds.
That's not
How could
about
there even be
them,
living things down
though.
there?
Well, it's about their
We've-
holdings.
We also learned that they're like keeping weird or no, I guess we already knew that.
I don't think we learned anything new about them.
You could make new. You've been given information to make fresh assumptions about them, but you haven't learned anything.
Yeah, like can assume they were we can assume they were the like source of the like creatures like the Drider lady.
I don't know about that. I think it's probably a safe assumption they paid someone or that they had someone make the Drider thing, but I don't know anything
Well,
else for that.
That would still be them being the source. But I think that's the same as the like them hiring the mages, like the one that summoned the succubus.
We just don't know though.
I think you
Nothing-
need that is a very good line to go down. It's possibly something you could research even. Like, have they been hiring
Yeah.
these magical malpractice suits and waiting? But currently you haven't learned anything new about them.
Yeah,
but
that'd be a good-
certainly a means to research.
Yeah.
Alright, sounds like 3 XP.
Yeah, 3 XP. The inexorable climb to level 9 continues.
10.
10, whatever.
All right. Well, then, if you're watching on stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in a few days for the other Skow&D. And until then, do take care.